Welcome to another Rowdy Thursday. And ladies and gentlemen, that could mean one thing and one thing only. It is a brand new episode of A Worthy Addiction.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a show like no other, hosted by none other than me and my rowdy brother. So I will not waste any freaking time introducing him. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a man who has climbed in more tunnels than Super Mario. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, Unworthy Dynamite Collector.
I don't know how I feel about the tunnels, but that's all right. And my host over here to the side, he will reveal more than you'll see at a Comic-Con. And come November, he'll fuck you harder than the government, Mr. Toy Addict 17.
Nailed it. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that's watching. Thank you for joining us on this Rowdy Thursday. We appreciate the support and love, whether you're watching on a replay or watching live. Again, mwah, besos for everybody that's watching. We love you guys. Unworthy, it's Thursday, baby. We're here. Wednesday hump day just passed, and as we always say, we're gonna hump our way all through this Thursday, right all through the week, for the rest of the week, all the way until Sunday, to the next week. So, buddy, how are you doing, dude? Always love to check in with you, man.
Oh man, I am doing fantastic now. I almost knocked myself out cold today. I do have a little story for you.
Let's hear it.
I was working on a piece of equipment, and I had my wrench in my hand. I had my arm up over top of the machine as I was trying to pull the wrench to me, right? And it was stuck. The nut that was holding this valve on was just full of calcium. I couldn't get it to come off. Pulling, and all of a sudden that wrench slipped off the nut, and I sucker punched myself right in the forehead. Knocked my hat off of my head, and I stood there for a second, and I thought for sure I was going to fall over right on my head.
Yeah.
The dude that was standing there next to me while I was working, he's like going like this, like he's gonna try to catch me. I almost knocked myself right out.
Jeez, it's just now.
I go. That's how I know I wouldn't want to fight. I wouldn't want to fight because I almost accidentally knocked myself out. You put some fucking real effort behind this bad boy, and I don't know what'll happen.
We're gonna have to get you in an MMA ring or something. Like I'm gonna be like the manager, like giving you water, giving you the tips in the corner. It's like, all right, listen, hit below, and like if he's just kick him in the balls. Wow, that's nuts, man, dude. That's scary. I mean, what did it like?
Crossed, my ears were ringing, my eyes crossed. I was like dizzy for a second. I was like, holy shit! I think
didn't you have like an episode like this before? But it wasn't like something you were gonna knock yourself out. Like you pulled something and like a pipe went, and it was like some water. Like some water spilled everywhere or some shit like that. Like, did something like this happen to you at work?
Oh, it happens usually. Something ridiculous happens just about every other day. Yeah,
it's normal. It's like it's a regular Monday. Don't worry about it.
Fucking 60 things to do, and I've got no help most of the time. So like, I'm trying to really push through and just get things done. I don't take my time like I should.
Dude, I salute you. Despite all that stuff, man. Listen, this man. He lives dangerously, and I salute you, Unworthy Collector, for your sacrifice and your service every day that you put. But listen, enough bullshitting. We have a special guest tonight, and I don't want to waste any time and any fucking around introducing him because we have a special guest. So, ladies and gentlemen, our guest tonight is, first of all, a collector like all of us. He big wrestling fan also. Has an awesome podcast called Room 013. Ladies and gentlemen, the prodigal son of New York City. We got Menace 013, Mr. JR in the house.
Yo. Thank you. I love that introduction, man. That was beautiful.
I try to anytime, even when we do our little intros in the beginning, I try to plan something. and it never. I have to we improvise everything we say. So sometimes it's like off the top. Like I think me and Unworthy should have been like. I think we're like lyricists. We could be like rappers. Like we just off the top of the head,
course,
just effortlessly, just boom, boom, boom.
We'll give you a 16 quick.
Hot fire, like Dylan.
Hot fire.
Hot fire. JR,
Oh,
man. First of all, welcome to A Worthy Addiction, dude. Pleasure having you. It's been a long time coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
JR, what is the summer looking like for the Menace? What is the summer looking like for you now?
Summer looking for me right now. It's a lot of events I'm going to, a lot of traveling, and a lot of money spent. You know, I'm trying to save. It's gonna be a lot of money I'll be spending.
Oh yeah, of course.
And whatnot.
Now you went to an event prior to. Well, you had a very eventful day today. So prior to today, you were able to go to 2 things, correct? Before you were able to text me like minutes. I'm like 5 minutes away from home, so I'm ready to log in. I'm like, but you have some things. So what is it that you did today, dude?
All right, so today immediately after work, I went to this brewery over here in Wallingford, Connecticut. They had a wrestling meet and greet. They had a trivia night with some of the former WWE divas, TNA, and I met Lita, Mickey James, Kelly was there. Maria, and I got photo ops and I got the autographs. It was a little quick one, in and out. I thought it was gonna be a lot of people, but I guess they were showing up late. And oh man, Lita was just beautiful. Man.
I don't know what I like more, the in and out or the quick. I don't know which one I love the most.
Oh man.
But you're very notorious. You're like very known since I've known you, I think, and for everybody who's watching, me and JR have known each other for many times, many years ago, 10 plus, maybe a little more. So you've always been known to be that guy to go to like events and plan ahead. Like you're good. Like the way you do your itineraries to go places. Like I wish like you lived with me, so you could like just plan. I want you to, so you can plan my day out. It's like, all right,
you need somebody to plan for.
I need somebody to like. All I need is somebody to narrate on where they can narrate my life. It's like, well, as Danny wakes up with a heart on.
Yeah, I try to, make sure I got everything planned out because, we don't got a lot of time. I don't like wasting time. I just like boom, 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 in and out again. And, make sure I got everything organized.
But that's freaking cool, dude. Like, I love, like, this is the time for it, man. The summer is like San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to talk a little bit about that, talk a little bit about some of the reveals. We're not going to touch on all of them because there's a bunch of reveals. There's more. There's a lot of reveals, but that's one thing that I want to experience one day is San Diego Comic-Con. I want to go to San Diego. I want to go to the West Coast and enjoy that time and just get that atmosphere experience, because I've so used to New York, so used to everything here locally, and it's just like that's a whole different level of like geeknism, if that's a word.
Yeah, San Diego. Before I hang it up, I have to go to San Diego at least once, man. I need to experience.
No,
that.
Absolutely. Now, is that like when you hang it up when you like retire from like going to conventions?
Yeah, because I don't know how long I'll be doing this. Like. Granted, I see older people go to these conventions, they're with their walkers and wheelchairs, but I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this. Maybe I could cosplay as Mermaid Man and Bronco Boy.
Well, it's a lot of first of all, it's a lot of time planned. You gotta plan it out. I mean, it is a great time, but like
it's an expensive trip too. Just getting there. Especially from the East Coast, just getting there is expensive. Then you gotta plan on spending money when you're there.
Or you'll run into like the problems. And I told them worthy of this, and JR, you're a witness to this. I have a problem like with chafing. Every time I go and I'm walking, I have a problem with that. Like I remember, man, all those walks, you start getting sweaty. It starts feeling like 4th of July. But this is why you got ball stick. Ball stick, man.
You gotta carry the ball stick with you.
You gotta carry the ball stick with you.
Plug it right there.
That on there, and you slap that on. the chafe is a thing of the past, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. And then they come in many different flavors. They come in peppermint. They have the fall
Well,
kind.
we actually got the peppermint kind recalled. We weren't using the right kind of hand extract, and
so it was
causing some problems.
Irritation in certain spots.
Inflammation and everything.
Oh man. But before we continue, I know the chat's here. The chat is the best third host we could always have. That we love to interact with the chat, so we want to show them some love.
Good
so
evening,
first off,
chat.
starting off with everybody's favorite dad, host of the weekly habit, one of the hosts of Hoodcast AM, Mr. Cobra Dad in the house. It's okay Thursday
Cobra
night.
Dad.
Time to get rowdy. We got Ed Nice, one of the hosts of Latin Legions. What's going on, Ed? What's going on? What's going on?
Legions.
What's going on, man? We got our PR department, Mr. Bill in the house. It's JR God shouldn't be here. It's special. We got Mr. Handsome Man, Jedi Jack. He says kisses. Back at you, honey. We got Tripping with Toys hanging out with us. What's going on, Tripping with Toys? Much love to you.
Shout out to Tripping with Toys.
Our next one we have to acknowledge because he is the tribal chief of the toy community. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chubsy Wubsy. We're going to acknowledge the tribal chief.
And hey, check this out. I just got this in the mail yesterday from
nice. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
I ordered that and a little stuffed Hocus Pocus thing for my wife.
That's awesome, man. Shout out to Chubsy Wubsy and Mrs. Wubsy. We love you guys always. We got Rel Collects reminding us that there are no Cody crybabies. Thank you, Rel. Always reminding us. We got Mr. Sexy Green Geek 88, one of the Lazy Boys hosts of the Pick Bar. What's going on? And then we got 16 ounce. Wow. I don't 16 ounce. It's like targeted background.
There's only like 3 ounces left.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Cobra Dad says, "Who's all-time best rapper? Dylon, spit hot fire." Sonny. Oh, they asked if Sonny was there. Remember Sonny?
Oh no, Sonny. Yeah,
she's in jail.
She's in jail for sure.
Yeah, she's locked up. Locked up. It won't let her out.
Sonny in jail. Chain Brothers in the house. What's going on, Chain Brothers? What's going on? It says 10:02 p.m. So Danny's making time. Itinerary done. He says Danny needs a DOI. How do you know, Cobra Dad? How do you know that? But shout out to the chat and everybody that's watching, man. As always, we love the chat. We like to interact. If you guys have any questions for our guest tonight, please feel free to ask in the cut and chat. In the chat.
I mean, he might not answer them. He might tell you to go fuck yourself, but you can ask anyway.
Hey, take a gamble.
But I will definitely star them, save them, and ask them. But so, guys, I have a discussion question. I always like to start with a discussion question. Kind of get things.
You do. One thing I've noticed about you is you do like to start with a discussion.
I like to start always with a discussion question. It kind of gets the ball rolling, gets the creative juices flowing. So I was thinking about bands, right? Because I love rock music. And like, man, damn. I'm like, there's times where I sit down. You ever sat down and just thought, like, man, if I was in a band, like, who would I have in my band with me? Like, right? So, question for the night is, if you can pick 5 characters to be in your band, who would it be? So, 5 characters could be from TV, movies, cartoons.
Now, do they have to be musicians, or can they just? It doesn't matter if they're musicians.
Whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. This is a fun one.
I could think of plenty of characters, but I don't know how many I could think of that are like these.
No, it doesn't have to be a musician. So we could go one by one. So first off, as my front man, because I don't think, well, you know what? Then again, I would want to be the front man, right? So if I got to pick 5 people after me, like as my bass player, I'm going to pick Jason Voorhees as my bass player. I just feel like he'll be able, like I need like a badass, like I just think of just him standing there doing this, like pumping his chest up and just playing the bass. Like he would be fucking dope. Like I think like he would mesh well in my band because I'm going for the hard rock stuff genre. Like that's the metal stuff. I'm going for that. So I think Jason Voorhees would be my bass player. That's the one I'm starting with. That's my first one. Unworthy?
I think for my lead singer, the lead of my band is going to be Bubbles from Trailer Park. That man.
Okay. Bubbles. Okay.
All right.
All right. All right. JR, who would be one of your yeah.
My drummer, I'd have to go with Donkey Kong. I feel like he'd go sick on the drums. All that strength, I think he'd go sick on the drums.
Yeah, Donkey Kong. That's a good pick. Good pick. All right. All right. For my my guitarist, I'm gonna go with a female. And I'm going with Black Widow. Black Widow's gonna be my guitarist. I don't know why. It has to be Scarlett Johansson though.
Yeah. You could have just said ScarJo instead of it doesn't.
Yeah,
the Black Widow outfit is the mandatory.
She has to wear that. I don't care if we're all wearing something else. That's my first. She's like one of my guitarists, but she's definitely one of them, and I would be Black Widow. So I just think I need a hot, and then the red hair. I mean, I think she just stick out. Even if we suck, people will just go just to see her, and that'll bring more people to the concerts and the gigs. I think she would be like the star attraction. So forget if I could sing. All right.
Nobody's going to be coming to show up to listen to you sing. If you've got ScarJo, everybody's listening to you anyway.
Nobody cares.
I think my next pick for my guitar is a very good guitarist, and that's going to be Hollywood Hulk Hogan playing the air guitar.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
And every now and then, he's just going to reach out and too sweet everybody in the audience.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So got DG on the drums. Frontman. Goku. I feel like Goku. The thing I'm going to go with my band, heavy metal. I think Goku would be the perfect pick. Danny on the skin flute.
Danny's good at the skin flute. I don't know what you heard.
All right. So Goku's gonna be your front man. You think he'll be good on the vocals? I feel like he'll grab the mic and start like yelling, like he's powering up, and then
that's the whole point.
He'll go Super Saiyan first and then start the song. So you imagine. So like the whole Super Saiyan shit's gonna take as long as like the opening act. He's gonna take hella long. Just
the
yelling.
Whole album is just gonna be him yelling.
Right. Oh man. All right. This guy is a musician, but I'm gonna use him as a character, and I want him as a guitar, but I feel like he'll be great using like the oh my goodness. That's the wrong gesture, but you know what I mean.
Like, that's not how you play guitar. I'm not a very good guitar player, but I do know this is what you do.
I want the kid, and when I mean by the kid, I mean Prince from Purple Rain. I want him in my band.
Ooh.
It's a cheat. I know it's a cheat. I'm cheating because he is our music. God rest his soul.
Really stacking the deck.
But man, I want the kid. That's what I'm calling him. I'm calling him the kid. I want him in my shit because I need a little bit of a swag. You know what I'm saying? I got Scarlett Johansson, I got the kid, and I got Jason Voorhees, and I'm good. I'm good to go. All right. What you got, Worthy?
For my bass player and backup vocals is going to be Rexplode.
Oh, okay. Tambourine. That's exactly what
Tambourine.
Tambourine. It wasn't that gesture I made. You guys could ignore that. We'll maybe edit that out. I don't know. We don't edit. This is live.
We don't edit anything.
We don't edit anything. Dad, man, what's going on, dude? Welcome, dude.
What up, Deb?
We don't need to edit anything because usually YouTube will shut us off if we get to
exactly. We got Toyota Limited hanging out with us. What's going on, Toyota? Yeah, all right. So, JR, who do you got next?
Next, I have to select a bass player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Chris Hemsworth, Thor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chris Hemsworth and Thor.
Okay.
Just because I saw Love and Thunder last night, and just reminded me of Thor. So.
Okay.
He's got as long as he's got the long hair too.
He has to have the long hair. Yeah, if he doesn't, we put a wig on him. Extensions.
Okay. Okay. That's awesome. All right. Now for my drummer, this is my final one. For my drummer, I want Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman's got to be my drummer. Pee Wee Herman has to be. I feel like Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman. I can picture Pee Wee Herman on the drums. Pee Wee Herman would be great. But he needs to be in a suit, or if we all dress in black, like it's gonna be his actual suit he's wore on the show, but just in black. So Pee Wee Herman. So that'll be my drummer. That's my final one.
All right. Well, I just was realizing that I got a sausage fest going on here with Bubbles, Hogan, and Rex, and myself. So I'm gonna have to go with the eye candy of the group is probably I'm gonna go with Betty White, and she's going to be like the bouncer, but like she can also probably play whatever instrument. She's just gonna be on the stage like security.
There you go, Betty White. All right,
Betty White.
Some experience on the stage. I like that.
Yeah, and I don't want none of these young chicks that don't know what they're doing. Betty White knows what the hell she's doing.
No, of course.
Give me Betty White. Give me somebody with experience.
Got tons of experience on that one.
Tons of experience, man. All right, JR, who's your final one?
My final one? It's going to have to be Undertaker.
The Undertaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
In his prime, though, like 90, 96.
Gray gloves Undertaker or purple gloves?
Yes. Purple. Yeah.
Oh,
white powder makeup on.
You can picture him doing the like when you're in the recording studio doing the ad-libs. He's like, yeah. All right. Shit, that's a dope ass band. Hell yeah. All right. So now here's a bonus question. What is the name of your band?
Oh, geez. I think for mine, I would be able to stay with Bubbles' original band name, Bubbles and the Shit Rockers.
Okay.
It'd be perfect. It'd have to be like the Shit Rockers 2.0.
Okay. JR, band name?
Throw some D's on it.
There you
go. Okay.
Throw some D's on it.
All right. I would probably call my band the Pullout Gang.
I like that. That's a
Pullout Gang.
That's a good one.
The Pullout Gang. Something I know nothing about.
Something I
know nothing about. Cobra Dad says a band would be called Fungus Among Us.
Fungus Among Us.
The Titties. Ruckus Clan. Band name Titties. Okay, good. He said they never play. Awesome job, fellas. Awesome job, man. So, JR, I always don't like to assume that all the viewers and people, know who our guests are.
He hates
I hate assuming. So, we always like to just let our guests, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Let us know who you are and what you do.
Okay, a little bit of background about me. All right.
Yeah.
So
all right.
I am a JR one of one. In my spirit, I like to go to Unworthy's #1 hit, Baloney and Horse. I like my favorite things to do is go to these Comic-Con conventions. Comic-Cons. Huge wrestling fan. Favorite wrestler is the Big Red Machine Kane. I know not many people like him because of where his politics stance is, but Kane is the #1 guy. He's a Hall of Famer. I love him. Undertaker as well. I'm a big horror fan, as you can see behind me. I got right over here. Right over here.
Yes.
Well, right there behind me. Halloween signed by the one and only The Shape. I met him a couple of times. Dude is huge.
Yeah.
He's a tall guy. I mean,
you're right about
that. Yeah,
you're right about that too. Yeah, he's real. He's so strong.
Oh God, yeah, I love him, man. And the whole franchise was good. Some people may not like it. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I also, as I see, I do clothing, make pins. I'm into graphic arts. I went to school for graphic arts. And I always tell people, live in the moment, go out there, enjoy life, because you never know when your time may come. That's why I always say, living in now, forget about the past, don't worry about tomorrow.
That's it.
Hell
yeah. Yes, wise word from a wise man. Absolutely, I agree.
Oh yeah.
So JR, I know going back to I know you are going back to the Kane, being a Kane fan. You are the ultimate Kane fan? Like anything Kane related, like you're there. Like you've been to book signings, you've been to you've gotten Funko Pops, you've gotten what is it? Like hair follicles, like what the fuck?
Everything, you know?
Everything. So like what is it about Kane? Like I've asked you this question, but let our viewers know, like,
Yeah.
what is it about the big red machine that you love so much?
So I don't want to get too open up some skeletons or some skeletons, but you know, growing up,
Uh-huh.
I never really had like the best of life, I'd say. You know what I'm saying? Being the older brother,
Mm-hmm.
I was doing some bad shit. I was just doing
Okay.
some bad shit. Playing with fire all the time. Like I literally set my grandmother's living room on fire.
Oh damn.
I lit a paper plane and I was just throwing it around the house. I don't know what I thought I was going to accomplish by doing that. But anyway, so when Kane debuted, you know, I was a big Undertaker fan, Ministry of Darkness and all that. And when this whole storyline with him coming and Undertaker having a brother, I was like, damn, like I wish I had a brother. You know, I had like 4 sisters. I was like, damn, I wish I had a brother. And when he showed up, I was like, yo, he's badass. I want him. I wish I had a brother like that. You know what I mean? He was tall, big, me. He didn't say a word. And that's
Mm-hmm.
how I was in school. Like I didn't talk to anybody. I was like the mean looking motherfucker. And I really resonated with that, like him being, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the badass. And yeah, just I loved it. The fire, the red, and it's, you know, red's
I,
my favorite color just because of him, you know. Really
yeah.
everything really
I love
started
how
with him.
I love how transparent you are. You were like, I set my grandmother's living room on fire. I'm a Kane fan.
No big deal. Just paper planes.
No, but
Yeah.
that's awesome, man. Like you get a lot of that's one thing I commend you on. Like you get fans who are like and like you mentioned, man, like even despite his political beliefs, like Arnold, right? I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think he's like my
Yeah.
favorite action hero to this day, still is to this day. I don't care how old he is. He needs to be in a Terminator movie. I don't care if it's a shitty movie. He needs to be in it. But like even just, you know, he had his whole governor run and whatever this. Now he got a lot of flack for it, but like at the time I was too young to even care about politics or anything. Like, even now, I don't even give a shit about that now. So like that really didn't like take away too much of like my fandom with Arnold, because again, Arnold was the man. He still is. And like again, and that's another thing too. We got to understand these people, they play these characters, but they are human. You know what I'm saying? They have their own personal beliefs, and they're not perfect. And you know, whether they are or not, I mean, it's none of our business. It's them. You know what I'm saying? So but that's awesome, man. Like what would you say it's your best experience? Because I know you've met him, like I think you meet him a lot, right? Don't you go like to like do you like you meet him a
Yes.
whole lot?
Some would say it's an unhealthy obsession, but it's not. Trust me, I'm not a stalker. I'm not. But shit, I've
Touch
met
free
him.
here. Touch free.
I don't know how many times I met him. Like every time I hear he's, you know, coming around, I make sure if
Yeah,
there's
you
like an
gotta show him
item
some love.
I gotta show him love. I gotta get a book signed, you
Hell
know,
yeah.
a figure sign.
Are you guys
And
like on a first name basis yet?
yeah, he remembers me. You know what I mean? He was like, oh yeah, you were the guy with the Kane jacket. Like I was the first person he seen wearing this Kane chalk line jacket. And actually the first person who had the Hall of Fame series figure that he signed. He was looking at it. He
Nice.
never seen it before. But
Damn, that's awesome.
I think the very first time when I met him, where it was in Philly, because each time
Mhm.
when I met him, he didn't have the mask on. This was like after the
Mhm.
whole, you know, he was unmasked and everything. So in Philly, he actually had the mask on for his sign, and then I thought that was pretty cool to see him wearing the classic mask, because that's the mask I seen him as a kid growing up. I seen him wear the mask, and so that was pretty dope, man. I was like, it was
That's awesome,
crazy.
man. All right, all right. Now, as far as like, I know you're a big collector, and you know we come from a community who not only do toy photography, but we do collecting. A bunch of us collect a bunch of stuff. So like, you're besides wrestling, you're a big Funko Pop collector, and
That is correct.
and you've been collecting Funko Pops for how many years now?
Since the inception, bro. I don't like
Yeah,
since the inception, man.
you got Listen, you have, from what I remember, you have a lot of like fucking grails, like stuff that's like worth like hot toy price. Like let's just say
Yeah.
that, like sideshow hot toy prices. So like what is it about Funkos, man? Like and I mean, not again, I know the answer to this, but not everybody knows. What is it about Funkos that you love a lot about collecting about Funkos?
Just like, to me, it's a little, people look at it as a little toy and whatnot. It's a little
Yeah.
piece of vinyl, but it's like artwork. It's not as big as a statue or a hot toy. Some people display them out the box, keep them inside, but I just like how it's cartoonish, it's
Yeah, yeah.
simple, it's nothing too crazy. Well, now over the years they progressed in, giving them different
Yeah,
poses,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
accessories, glow in the dark, flocked, scented,
Hmm.
8-bit. They just doing too much right now. But I still collect. I have, no lie, I have 2 storage units.
Hmm.
Um, just full,
Yeah.
bro. It's full. I had some old ones, some duplicates I sold,
Hmm.
and but there's some ones that I will not get rid of. Like I have a Jam Master J, a Rum DMC. This worth
Hmm.
like up in the 200, 300s.
Yeah.
Scarface with the lowrider. That one is one I will never get rid of.
Hmm.
My canes I won't get rid of.
Oh,
Carnage.
of course.
And my Stan Lees. Rest in peace to Stan Lee. I have a couple Stan Lee ones that they discontinued. So
That's
Blacklight
awesome,
Funko
man.
Pops. Yeah, I have a couple Blacklights. Those ones are pretty dope too.
Do you have any of the Frank Zappa Funkos?
No, no.
I saw a whole bunch of those at Walmart just recently, and I was like, I didn't even know they fucking made these.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just new to me now. I was like,
He's like, I'm going to Walmart.
I thought they. Well, I mean, I thought they might have been new, but they were already in. They're either they are new, but they were in the clearance already, or they're
Hmm.
old.
ah,
They've been out for a while, and they're in the clearance. I think they were like $4 a piece. I was like, I don't know when they made these, and I don't really even like Frank Zappa that way. But maybe I ought to buy a couple.
Yeah. No, they definitely amped them up. Like a lot of the poses are pretty dope too. And then also too, they're re-releasing a lot of like the old I have one of the 10-inch, what is it, 10-inch? I have a Michael Myers Funko Pop, and I have the
mm,
smaller one as well. Ed Nice
uh,
says, damn fellow pop
Jason
collector.
Voorhees
Yeah,
over here.
of course, of course, of course. Says, damn Funko Pop collector. Yes, I've been since 2015. That's awesome, man. And then
Yeah, what's up,
says,
man?
I have OG He-Man
Thundercats.
Flock,
Wow.
Flocked, and then Toyar says the only pop I ever wanted was the Easy E. Okay, that's what's up,
I
man.
think the Funko Pops get hate from the toy photography community because they're people want to be doing these dynamic poses
Yeah,
and storytelling where like you can do Funko Pop pictures as well, but that's not what there's a separation between the photographers and the collectors.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
I consider myself a photographer, but I like to collect the Funko Pops. I don't really care to take too many pictures of them, but I
hmm.
like to collect
No, I've seen
them.
some
They're
amazing
not
photos.
toys.
Hmm. I've seen some amazing photos with Funkos. Like, despite like the no articulation, well, the minimal because the head moves right. That's it.
Yeah.
But like I've seen some amazing photos. I remember someone was doing a collaboration where I think it was Raven's Eye who was doing a
Yeah,
collaboration with Funko Pops. Like he
yeah,
was like
Funko Pop.
collabing with different people, and they were taking Funko Pops and they're taking photos of them and treating them like really bringing them out, like all these little statue figurines. Just bring. I think one of the
Yeah.
reasons why people love them so much is just because it's a pop culture thing. There's so many to buy, and there's so many from like different genres, sports, movies, TV shows, and like there's no way in hell you can. There's no way in hell you can never see a Funko Pop that you don't want. There's no way, because there's got to be like they're always gonna make one based on like something that you grew up with, or something that you a favorite TV show currently, or a
Yeah.
Yeah.
movie or something. Like that's one of the reasons why I've always loved them. Like I've always loved the Lost Boys ones. I never bought them, but I was big. But I was real. I still have all my Superman Funkos. I still have them all.
Yeah.
I still have them all. Even like remember when GameStop was doing the Black Friday deals? They were giving you the Black Lantern
Mystery.
Superman.
Yeah.
The one I bought, like, how many? I bought like 3 or 4 boxes, and then
We
it got
so many boxes.
so many boxes and never got them. It got to the point where somebody felt bad. It was like, I'll just trade you. Like, it was that bad. I spent so much. It was like $20 a box or something like that. $20 a box on Black Friday. I bought like 3 or 4 boxes, and none of them. Everything was like Fallout or like some other shit. And like,
oh, so it's like a blind box, like you didn't know.
It was like a blind box.
Yeah.
Where you would get like the reaction figures, and you would get a Funko Pop. And I really, really wanted the Black Lantern Superman, because I was like, yo, I'm collecting all the Supermans. I really want them. And I couldn't get them. 4 boxes, and I couldn't get them. And then some guy, one of the guys that I knew, he felt so bad. He's like, dude, I'll just trade you the fucking thing. I was like, you really want this Fallout? He's like, no, I really not. I'm really gonna get rid of it, but I really want you to have. You spent a lot of money on the fucking Funkos, so it was bad. Cobra Dad says, my wife collects Predator and Jurassic Park Funkos. Those are dope. Predator ones are pretty good. Blitzfigs in the house. What's going on, Blitzfigs?
What's up, Blitzfigs?
And then he says, I have the Lost Boys. I'll give you a good deal. Okay. I have to talk about that. And then Cobra Dad says she has a sick-ass Dutch pop covered in mud. Oh, okay. Okay. Man.
So I was just recently looking up the hot toys. I think it was like So Toys or whatever of the Omni-Man. But I think they called it like Omnipotent Man. But when I was looking through eBay, they had the Funko Pop of Omni-Man when he's putting his fucking son's face through the train. It was like the whole train and Omni-Man and Invincible. I was like, oh man.
I'm assuming, just hearing that, I'm assuming that you're like either at the end or you already watched the entire season, correct?
I'm all the way in, baby. I'm into the second season. I'm into the second season.
He's all in.
I'm not finished with it, but I'm all in. I'm sold. I love it. I was wrong for everything I said after the show last week about how it was a stupid show. I've caught up, and I'm a fan, and I'm all in.
It's a good show, man. Again, it reminds me so much of the DC animated movies. It's just, it has that extra edge and extra gore that you want. Again, just kind of like the Robert Kirkman books, right? It has a lot of that stuff, man. Now,
Dad asked if I fuck with Pokemon. Used to. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Pokemon now. I don't know what number they're up to. Don't hate me. I don't know what number they're up to, but
I stopped
was
at
a
151
Pokemon collector.
Okay.
Yeah, I stopped at like gold and silver, like when it was like 251 or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still have any of those Pokemon cards?
Bro, no, I wish. I middle school, I think it was elementary school. I traded all my cards. I had a binder. I traded all my cards for a lime green Game Boy Color.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that was
I traded it. It was. Looking back at it, it was pretty.
It was probably a good deal then, but
yeah.
Well, we weren't even like, think about it. We weren't thinking about like if these things were going to be worth money back then, right? Everybody was collecting them. It was like this big old fan. Like even our toys, right? Like nobody was thinking about articulation. Like I didn't care if my fucking toy did only this. Like that was not even a problem. Like we were out to play, but like we've grown up and like we've learned so much. Even like having like knowing the toys like that are being re-released, like having the original like Party Wagon is in box, fucking easy $200-$300 easy on eBay.
Well, I mean that's like I was saying with there's a divide between collecting and because like there's a lot of things that I've found when I'm looking at them and I want to buy them. I think of it as like, well, yeah, that's cool and all, but I can't junk. But like, but then I get them in hand, like the DC superpowers. I get them in hand. I can't really do pictures of them. I know people do. I can't. I can't really do pictures of them, but I love collecting them. Like, because they're nostalgic. They remind me of my childhood.
Absolutely.
People like you can collect to do photos, but you can also collect because you love them.
Yeah, man. Cobra Dad says, I have the lime green joint. I got all the colors. Okay. That's what's up, man. So, JR, going besides Funkos, man, like the name Menace 013, man, where did that come from?
The name, going back to when I was a child, I was
living room.
This is it, guys.
I don't even know the story, but I feel like I already know the story.
Or this is his origin story. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I had a friend. His name was Marquise. We called him Snoopy. And back then, I went by the name J Killer, and I wasn't a killer. But
is it killer or killer?
Killer with the ER. I wasn't cool with the A. I didn't have the A, so it was ER.
Right.
So we were just, growing up in the Bronx, and we was just bad, man. We were just like doing stupid shit that we shouldn't be doing, beating up kids in the hallway, breaking people's doors. And I broke someone's door, like the peephole, and I went home, pretended to be sleeping. This lady knocked on the door. My stepfather had answered it. He opened it, and she said, "Yeah, your son, he's doing all this crazy stuff with his friends. He broke my door, and I think he's a true menace to this whole building. We need to do something, get him in boarding school or something." And then my stepfather overheard him say, "Well, next time we do something, just call the police. Have him take him to jail." I was like, "Wow."
Damn.
I was like, "Okay, yeah." It was, yeah. He was like, "Next time, just call the police." I was like, "Wow." And then I was laying there. I was like, "Oh, she called me a menace. I'm gonna show them a menace." So, and then from there, that's where the name came from.
Okay.
And then I went by Menace 167 because in New York, where if you tagged a building or piece of wall, you'd put the street, like what stopped you from. So I'd put 167 because I lived on 167th Street.
Okay.
Then fast forward, left New York. I dropped as 167 because someone took that name on YouTube. So I was like, all right, so let me just 13, and that was just like my number ever since. And ironically enough, the letter M is the 13th letter in the alphabet, and my first name and my last name is altogether that's 13 letters, and it's just crazy. I was like, you know what? It's a prophecy right there. Menace 013. It's just a prophecy. That's just how it.
Well,
It's been ever since.
What's that Jim Carrey movie where he's like all the numbers?
It's a 24, right? It was a 24.
Yeah.
Whatever. It all comes together.
Yep.
Now, perfect question, right? This is a question that I don't know. Like, what is the difference between what Menace 013 meant to you when you were younger to what it means to you now? What does that name mean to you now?
Oh, damn, that's a good question. See, back then, it just meant like I was just terrorizing, just like I wanted people to be fair.
You were misguided.
Yes. And just a troubled youth and just trying to find my way in life and everything like that. But now, I wouldn't change the name, but I'm keeping it because it showed me like, yo, I came from this.
Your growth.
And it's progress, growth of what then and now. So it's like a 180.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. So you went from being Kane to Glenn Jacobs.
That's perfect. That is perfect.
That's dope. That's awesome.
Yes.
You're the mayor now. That's what's up, man. That's awesome, man, dude. So good. And believe it or not, like I've always given you guys my first live stream was on the Pick Bar, and I was a guest on the Pick Bar, and that was the first time I was able to show my face and talk to people and meet everybody, right? And I always told the story on where I got Toy Addict 17. So 17 is my birthday, obviously. It's January 17th. But a Toy Addict, I always give you and our brother CJ, I always give you guys credit because when we used to all work together, I used to remember we had that Toys R Us across, and I changed my hours, and I would only come to work one day, but it really was to just our break. We would go to Toys R Us to go get toys, right? And I was buying a figure every single day. I was buying figures every day. So I remember CJ and I used to make like jokes about. I was like, man, you're like an addict, dude. Like you're always buying something, man. You got that itch, got scratch. You just gotta have one, man. And that's where the name came from, Toy Addict 17. I was like, man, I kept that name. It's not as cool as yours. Like I wish I was like I wish I burned my mom's living room down. And
but you only did Toy Addict because Toy Rican was already taken.
Yeah, Toy. I almost went with Toy Rican. I almost went with that, but I couldn't. I was like, that's just too obvious. Like, how do you know I'm Rican? Like, can you tell? I mean, can you tell I'm a Rican? I don't know.
I
This
only
guy,
know because you tell me all the time.
you are. Listen, there's like literally 50% of the time you're more Rican than I am. So I'll leave it at that. So now going into you speaking besides the event that you went today, you went to go see some little
Yeah.
movie that just came out with what's that guy's name, that character's name? Deadpool. And it
Yeah.
has that other guy that wears yellow. Oh, I thought you had the one
Yeah.
I want. Oh my god, dude. I'm glad you showed that. I'm glad you showed that because I'm gonna touch. So you went to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. And just initial thoughts with no spoilers, initial thoughts of Deadpool Wolverine, because a lot of people are starting today. It's gonna,
Mhm.
tomorrow's opening up, and then people are gonna be watching it. And what are your initial thoughts on it, man?
Y'all gonna love it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's from the opening to the ending. It's to me the best Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a lot of. I'm not gonna spoil it, but everyone's gonna be happy. So no spoilers. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything. It's good.
Okay.
It is great. It's good. I want to go see it again. It's good.
Now,
Okay.
what about people who have a big hate for Deadpool, not like Deadpool at all? Did they still go see it?
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now, especially now
People hate
because
it.
it's in the. I mean, I don't like Deadpool at all. I've never liked Deadpool.
Mhm.
I mean, I like the movies, Ryan Reynolds, only because of Ryan Reynolds. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
But the character itself, like you
The
wouldn't read the
character,
character.
I never gave a shit about the character.
Okay.
yeah. No, I definitely people will go see it. They will like it, whether they like Deadpool or not. Like the
Mhm.
comics, it's good. It's good. Danny, you got to go see it, bro.
Oh, I'm going to. I
Everybody
already
should.
we already got tickets for Tuesday to go. Now here's we have a show. We have like an additional show we do, and it's called Toy Talk, and we do movie reviews. And we're on a break right now, so I'm gonna take a little piece of Toy Talk because I'm one of the hosts and I can do that. So we always ask rate it from a scale to 1 to 5.
Mhm.
Who's the MVP? Who's the LVP?
Well, he might
And
not be able to answer all of those.
well, I mean, no, I mean,
The 1 to 5, the 1 to 5.
if 1 to 5, and then if you want to answer the MVP, you can, but you
Mhm.
don't have to. Like, I mean, the MVP could be like the person who sticks out, like who's the person that really carries the movie. You know what I'm saying? I think that's an obvious one, right? I mean, it could change. It doesn't, but if you feel like it's gonna be a spoiler, you can say pass. All right. So now,
Mhm.
on a scale of 1 to 5, what would you give this movie? 5 being the
Five.
best.
Five.
A 5.
Five.
Okay. Okay. And who would you say is the MVP? And if it's a spoiler, just say pass.
MVP. Logan.
Logan? Okay. Logan is a
Wolverine.
fee. Now, the LVP, the least valuable player, is it a spoiler or is it somebody you can name?
Mm, I don't know who I would give that to.
Okay.
'Cause I wouldn't give it to any of the people, any of the characters that it's publicly known that
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
can't give that to anybody.
he passed.
Okay. You can
Yeah,
pass that.
pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now last question is, does it measure up to No Way Home?
Oh damn, bro.
Hey, you know what? There's a reason. Time out. There's a reason I asked this question.
Mm-hmm.
I personally
Oh,
am not a fan. I'm personally not a
I'm gonna
fan.
answer. Sorry, Edgardo's question.
All
There's
right.
only one after credit scene, so there's just one. It's
Okay.
nothing. Yeah, it's just one.
Is it
Okay.
mid end credits or all the way at the
No,
end?
it's like after the rolling credits. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't. It has nothing to do with the MCU
Mhm.
timeline, but it's just one.
Okay. Okay. Now, yeah. What was the question I had asked? Like, does it? And the reason I asked, no, the reason I asked that question is because I am not personally. I don't have an issue with Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is a
Hmm.
great character.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Like, I'm not a fan of that movie. But
blow it out your ass.
No Way Home, but No Way Home is a movie that really like stood out. Like that movie, like it's a really well written movie. It's so fun that just the adding the multiverse and just adding like those other characters and then just not being there, and they're actually like the way they were utilized, all the other characters, all the villains, the way they were utilized in that movie was perfectly done. And I think it's like one of these, besides like Infinity Avengers, in my opinion, besides Infinity War and in Endgame, it's one of the strongest movies they have. And Black Panther, right? The first Black Panther. It's like one of those strong movies. And I mean, the numbers say, it gives the numbers say it itself, right? So like, does this movie measure up to No Way Home? And do you think it'll get to maybe 2 billion?
Oh, it's not getting to 2. It's Deadpool is better than Green Lantern, but it's not.
Who said that? Triple, damn it. He gets a throw for that one. He should have got the horn out.
Not wrong. Oh, wait a minute. I got that sound.
Yeah, you got to give it to him. That one deserves it. Here we go. Triple Twin, this is for you.
It comes close to No Way Home.
Okay.
I can't say anything. It just comes close. Like it definitely the movie did what it was supposed to do.
Okay. So it lives up to the hype.
Yes, yeah.
He says it's good, but they could have did Mysterio instead of Electro. Yes and no.
I don't think so.
I just think it worked well when they had it Electro, because they had the past like from like they're different. I love how they incorporated some of Andrew Garfield's villain and then added some of the Tobey Maguire, like that.
They needed to not have any Tom Holland.
No, yeah. I mean, not to don't get me wrong. I would have loved to see Michael Keaton in the movie. I just don't want it. I'm okay with him not being in that movie. Like if he's going to be added into another movie eventually, that's fine. But
wasn't he added into Morbius?
He was and then I've
still not seen Morbius.
So Morbius has not seen Morbius.
Jared Leto is so pissed off about it.
No, I don't blame him. No, okay, so that makes sense. I'm hyped to see it because I love the humor. I love the trailers. Like the trailers, they don't give. I want to say they don't give a lot away. Like people were saying they give a lot away, and it doesn't. Only reason I'm saying that is because I unfortunately was spoiled something, and as much as I try to turn my head, I couldn't, and I did watch it. Yes. But I will not spoil it for anybody. I will allow. Again, it didn't take away none of the excitement of the movie for me. I'm looking forward to watching this movie because again, I think Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds' dynamic is fucking great.
Oh, it was amazing. They're great together.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're working on something that's not like superhero related after. Like they got a project that they're going to be working on. They're going to start doing more movies together. Because they have so much. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, the chemistry is good with them too.
Oh no, it's great. Now going back to the bucket you have now, you have the Wolverine bucket, and I believe this is the Cinemark bucket.
Yes,
correct?
It's the Cinemark bucket.
All right, so I'm currently in the search for the AMC bucket. I need that.
Which one is that one?
The one that's like the Deadpool design. The one that's like. It's the Deadpool design one that everybody, it was supposed to be like they were poking fun at Dune. Remember when
he wants it for exactly the reason that you think he wants it.
Exactly. Like there's no shame. There's no shame in my game. No, I really want that bucket though, but I saw that. Now, how much were those buckets? They were about what, 20, 27?
Yeah, 20? It was $27. Cinemark one, Cinemark one was 27. And then they had the other one, which was the taxi from the first Deadpool. It has Deadpool on top of the taxi. Yeah.
Now, what I'm wondering here is because you showed that it's still in the bag, so you didn't get the popcorn put in it. Is it if you buy the bucket without the popcorn in it, do you still have to pay for the popcorn separately?
No. It's all together. But I told him not to open it because I don't eat popcorn.
Oh, so you okay?
Yeah, I was like,
Smart,
yeah,
smart,
don't even open it.
smart.
I don't eat popcorn. I just walk away.
I could picture the guy saying, "This guy's a collector. He's gonna sell it. He's gonna sell it."
Weirdo.
Have you ever? I'm that guy, right? I will walk into the Cinemark in North Haven. I know it's one of the guys in there, so like anytime somebody pops up, I like get phone calls like, "Hey, this is new," but I don't. He hasn't called me because I don't want none of those. I want the other one for the AMC, and like I'll walk in there and like I'll walk straight to the concession stand. And everybody sees me, and they already know that I'm not buying fucking tickets. I just want the bucket. The last bucket I bought was the Slimer one, and I like walked out, and it was like you're not gonna watch anything. I was like, no.
See the movie.
Oh man, we got a question here. Cobra Dad says, "What's worse, Eternals or Morbius?"
Eternals.
I think Eternals is bad. It's worse.
Yeah.
I don't like Eternals at all.
Yeah.
Marvel doesn't like Eternals. Triple One Toy says, honestly, I'm getting really tired of the whole multiverse thing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I understand some of the. I mean, it works if there's like a greater plan in the end. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, so I'm assuming.
I get the fatigue and people not wanting to see more of the multiverse thing, but really, we're in this is comic book based. You can't have the same actors playing the same character.
Yeah.
This isn't people actually do get older, so like you do have remap shit.
Yeah.
The only way that makes sense.
And also too, it's I love that they do a lot of the like the callbacks, right? Like when they did No Way Home, right? And No Way, even other movies, not just superhero movies. The horror movies do it, action movies do it. Beverly Hills Cop, the Axel Foley movie, fucking great movie. I enjoyed that movie. Like I loved everything about it. I love it way more than the third one. And then movies where they get cameos, like they bring back what I call them legacy characters, right? Legacy characters. And like I love that they bring those callbacks because again, our generation are the ones that grew up watching this, and like some people, like the new Star Wars fans, they probably don't even know who the fuck Han Solo or Luke Skywalker. Maybe they know who Luke Skywalker is, but they don't know who Han Solo or the other characters, right? Because they probably know who now. They know who Rey is.
They don't know who the fuck Han Solo is. They're not a Star Wars.
So it's like it's nice. It's nice that some of the multiverse movies they like again No Way Home, like bringing back the William Dafoe and bringing back Jamie Foxx, and even like having those little callbacks from the other older movies. Like I love that because these are the movies that we grew up. Tobey Maguire's movie. That's my Spider-Man. It's always gonna be my Spider-Man. And it's nice that they do those callbacks. Ed says, Eternally sucks, LOL. I tried watching it 10 times, can't do it. You know what? If you watched it 10 times, I don't think it sucks for you. I think you like this movie. Let's be honest. 10 times? You watched it 10 times to just determine it was bad?
Yeah,
wow.
That's wild. You're torturing yourself. You're just like pain.
Do you want to talk about it? Let's talk about this, dude. Come on the show. Send him a link.
It's a much healthier sadomasochistic thing than like hanging yourself while you stroke it. Watching the Eternals is probably safer.
He said I tried to watch it 10 times. Wow, damn. Ooh. Yeah, dude. Hats off to you, man.
That movie was bad.
I mean, some of the scene with the speedster, I don't know her name, versus the guy that's like Superman. Like, I like that scene. Like, I like that fighting scene. He says 5 minutes max. Oh, okay, so 10 times 5 minutes max. Okay, that doesn't help, but that doesn't help your story. But
whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's still a half hour of your life you're not getting back.
You'll never get that back.
Right. Oh man. Jedi Jack says, "Hey, don't make fun of my whole."
No, hey, listen, I'm not kink shaming, baby. You do what you got to do. We all like weird shit. It's fine.
Oh my god. Oh man. So JR, going into your podcast, dude, you have the Room 013. I'm assuming where did that come from? Just like the name and starting a podcast. Where did this whole idea come from?
The whole name came from. It really came about me just having my own personal space.
Okay.
I used to like back in the early 2000s. I had a podcast. It was called Radio Menace, and
Okay.
that honestly on there I was just promoting, my friends' music and everything like that, new
Mm-hmm.
music and whatnot. It lasted maybe like 4 or 5 episodes because the hosting server they went down. They shut down or whatever. So I
Mm-hmm.
stopped. Then I came about my friend. He had a podcast. I listened to. I was like, oh wow, somebody you making a podcast. It's
Mm-hmm.
simple to do it now on the go. I started in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole Room 013, it was basically, like I said, my own personal space, my domain. I wanted to um have it be like in my mind, I picture it as a hotel, you know what I'm saying? So that's why in the very first season, the intro is you hear a key card going in and opening the door, and
Mm-hmm.
I made it sound like that to make it sound like, someone's entering a hotel room.
That's a familiar
And
noise for me.
yeah. Yeah.
You know what
And
noise
then
isn't familiar to him is a condom ripping over.
yo, you got him.
I don't know
what
idea what that sounds like.
They're like Chappelle, Kobe.
I don't know what that sounds like at all. Yeah, so yeah, it came about like that. I wanted to make it sound like a hotel room, and then one of the taglines that I used was, enter, just leave all the bullshit outside.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Come as you are. You get away from all the bullshit. So when I would have like people on the show, I'd be like, let's just one on one, let's just talk about anything, and just
Mm-hmm.
be yourself. You know what I mean? So really, that's how it came about, and
Okay.
I stuck with it. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Now, like, what kind of like guests? Like you said, you talk about a bunch of stuff, just people coming on. Like, what kind of different guests have you had on? I know I did an episode with you talking about being a collector and stuff like that, but you've had other great guests on. So
Yeah, I've had a numerous amount of guests on. I've had you, honorable mention. I've had some cosplayers on there. One of my good
Mhm.
friends, Dark Local. He's a big time cosplayer. He's been featured in Philly News magazine
Nice.
and everything like that. I've interviewed content creators,
Mhm.
on the mature side,
That's
some
what's up.
explicit content creators,
Oh,
and yeah, and then some
Elaborate. Keep going.
have I seen any of their work?
people out there just making some money on the
Do I
interwebs.
do I call her name out in my sleep?
Hey, maybe.
Green Lantern is better than Eternals. Yeah, I agree. I could agree with that.
I would say that. Yeah,
I would agree with that.
that's a good point. Hmm.
So okay, so you've had so you've had some content creators, you've had some cosplayers. Now, what would you say? What would you say is one of your most interesting interviews? I mean, I'm assuming they're all interesting. They've all been great because everybody brings something different. And why is it me?
This guy.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's
Not
the
like
line that you stole from me, goddammit.
we're one and the same, buddy. One and the same. No, but like all jokes aside, like I've watched some of the episodes and just the level of like how much work you put into it and like even just being a guest, dude, like it I got that feeling, right? Where it's kind of similar to what we do on the show where when we get guests on and we get people on, I always say it's like coming to our house. Like put your feet up, have a beer, let's talk about whatever. Let's go on tangents about crazy, stupid, silly shit. But like just let's take a time to kind of pause the world and talk about just silly and just just have fun.
Exactly.
And that's the feeling that I get from the podcast, from the Room 013 podcast. I get a lot of those where you talk about the people's whatever profession they have, hobbies or whatever they do, but you also like do what we're doing right here, where we talk about like movies or we talk about silly wrestling or little silly things like that. Like we always go into tangents. Now, who would you say is a dream person you would want to have?
Kane.
I want. Duh. All right.
Yeah.
Besides Kane, is there anybody like? Yeah.
Besides Kane, I'd probably say
Glenn Jacobs.
yes,
Glenn Jacobs.
Kane, Glenn Jacobs, and another person I'd probably say like Allen Houston
Okay.
or Larry Johnson. Those were
Okay.
two of my favorite Knicks players growing up.
Okay.
You
I'm a
know,
Knicks fan.
yeah,
Okay.
you know, it's hard being a Knicks fan, but if I could get them, it would
Not
be
Hard
like
being a
pretty
Cardinals
dope.
fan. It's hard being a Cardinals fan. Oh, okay. That's what's up,
Yeah,
man. Now,
it's fun doing it, and like you said, like I did
Cobra
anyone
Dad.
but Cobra Dad.
That's hilarious.
I
Cobra
did an
Dad would be a
interview
good
with
guest. You just got to be sure to be aware that there's going to be a lot of inappropriate shit.
Yeah, of course.
a lot of disclaimers.
A lot of disclaimers. Just make sure you put the instead of the key, do like the alarm, like a code, like for the hospital.
just a voice saying, "Are you sure?"
All right. Right.
Again,
So,
are you sure?
Oh man. So going a little bit. I was gonna actually look up your page right now because you also have some merch, which is pretty freaking
Yeah.
cool. So I wanted to kind of showcase a little bit of this merch. Let's see if we can find you here. Let's get you here.
You know, funny thing, it started off with me just drawing. I was just doing designs first,
Yeah.
selling designs, you know, doing commissions, and then it went on to me making my own merch, and then from there, when I started
Mm-hmm.
to do the podcast, I just took the name of the website, the name of my clothing line, or whatever you want to call it. So
Okay.
I went on
So
with that.
so we have some what is it? Boxer shorts or right? Boxer
Yeah,
shorts.
little mesh shorts, you know, like basketball
Right.
shorts.
Room 13 boxer shorts, and you have some AirPod
Some
cases.
AirPods up on there.
Pretty dope, pretty dope. So a couple episode reflections and surprises. This is that's that. Let's see. I know you
Had a
got it.
giveaway winner.
Oh yeah. Talk. Let us know because you do a little bit of the giveaway stuff, and like how
Yeah.
often do you do those?
So the giveaway, going again with the number 13, I have it's called Day 13 giveaway.
Okay.
So each 13th day of the month,
Okay.
simple, you know, just like comment, you know, get a little trivia, like comment your favorite DC character, comment your favorite
Mhm.
movie, and I will choose one winner for said prize. And at the end of the year, there's going
Yeah.
to be a grand prize winner, which every winner up from January to December,
Okay.
put them all in a hat, and they get they get a grand prize. You know, last I think it was like a year and a half ago, I gave somebody $150 gift card and all the stickers that I created. So this year I was thinking about giving them some Comic Con tickets, but Comic Con is in October, so that won't, you know,
Oh,
I'll
that would have been
maybe,
dope.
yeah.
That'd
These
be
are
incredibly generous.
yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, I'm all about, you know, giving back and making
So it's
everybody.
every 13th in a month you do a
Yeah.
giveaway. So
So the
for
next
everybody,
one,
yeah. No, yeah. So for everybody that's watching for August 13th, you're going to be doing a giveaway and you're going to be giving away some merch. But you said you switch it up sometimes, right? It's not just
yeah,
merch things.
it's not merch things, you know, like in June I gave away PS5 video games. Last
Oh,
month I gave away I gave the person an option to choose which gift card for the system that they have with the Xbox,
okay,
PlayStation, or Nintendo.
okay,
They chose Nintendo. And the other gift cards, I plan on doing a little random raffle on when I do a little live Twitch stream when I'm gaming. So
okay. That's
yeah.
awesome, man. That's fantastic. Now, and everybody could find you on this. You can find all this on the main Room 013 page, correct?
Yep. Room 013 podcast or room013.com. You got
Okay.
everything on there.
Oh, nice. Now, besides the podcast, I know you do a little bit of the background stuff for because we mentioned them, we actually shouted them out, Blood, Sweat, and Tears Wrestling, right? You do a little bit of the
Yes.
stuff with them, and we shouted them out. It's a local indie company over here, which
Mm-hmm.
put on some amazing shows. So tell us,
BST.
yeah, BST. So tell us a little bit about BST, man, and what do you do with them?
So BST is a little indie promotion here in good old Connecticut. It's been going around for about I think say like six or four and
Okay.
a half years.
Yeah.
And I really got into it by just being a fan. I've been
Mhm.
always going there.
Mhm.
My brother, our brother CJ, he introduced me to them. We went there. He started doing photography for them,
Yep.
and he put me on because I do a lot of music. I used to make
Okay.
beats. Used to
Okay.
rap. But I wasn't the greatest rapper, so I stopped doing that.
Um, I almost asked you for a 16. It's like drop a 16 right
And
now.
yeah, they needed a sound guy, so
Okay.
I was there, right place at the right time, and since
Okay.
then it's been gunning, been doing the sound
Now,
for ever since.
one of the things, and I wish I could showcase it, but one day I will. But like you were involved in some of the show, right? Like you were involved because I know,
Yes.
yeah. So how was that experience to be able to be
Oh.
you did commentating, you did some commentating,
Hmm.
and you were like a hitman or a bodyguard or something of some sort, right? Like how was that experience?
Yeah, when I did the commentary, I was really JR in commentary. Like really, I was
Yeah,
there.
that's
And it
awesome.
was it was dope. They said, "Hey, you want to get on commentary?" And I was like, "Are you serious?" And
Yeah.
I went on there. I did commentary for a little battle royal they did, and it was pretty fun.
Okay.
It was just like it was cool. I
Okay.
felt like a little kid being up on there. And then when I did get into some in ring um physical action,
Uh huh.
I was a bodyguard for the general manager, who was
Okay.
CC at the time, my best friend's daughter. I
Hmm.
was the bodyguard. I would walk around with a briefcase, dark shades, everything black, like this big black guy. Just you don't want to mess with him. Just up. And there was this one guy. He just kept interfering in the matches. His thing was interfering in other wrestlers' matches. He came in. I yanked him. I yoked him up. And oh man, it was just like an adrenaline rush. At first, I was nervous getting in there because I
Did you
never
get
stepped in a ring before.
did you walk in like Kane? Did you like go over the on top of the ropes and do this like
No,
do the
I was no.
pyro?
Those ropes are high. I can't do that.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I went through the second rope. I went through the second rope.
Right.
I grabbed him, tossed him out. I threw him too hard, and his head kind of like ricocheted on the top rope a little. He was all right, but I threw him too hard and sent him to the back. Later on in the night, he came out. I got in an altercation with him, hit him, and then I dragged his lifeless body to the back. It was fun, man. It was pretty dope.
That's
I had a
awesome,
good
man.
time.
That's
Yeah, it was fun.
fantastic, dude. Now here's a question. I say this with love. Like what was your name? What was the character's name? Did you have a name for him?
Nah, it was just I didn't have. It was just the council. Like together as a duo, we were called the council. I didn't have a name. I didn't think of a name.
Man, I wish I was around.
But
I probably would have named you like Kane Jacobs or something like that. I would have named you something I know from your heroes. I would be like, that'd have been perfect for him. But
yeah,
I saw those videos, man, and like I can see the love of like wrestling because you're a big wrestling guy. I can see the love and how much like effort you put into just even something silly, even commentating, like having like being a comment. It's like you're a natural, like you're there, and it was like picking off where you left off. I was like, I was made for this type of shit. Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it was pretty dope. Now, going back to just playing characters, you had the privilege of cosplaying at a Comic Con we went to.
Yes,
You had cosplayed a
yes.
couple of times, and one of your cosplays was Blade. You had the whole haircut. You went, you did,
Oh
yeah,
my god.
CJ went as
Oh.
Daredevil, and you were
Hmm.
Blade, and you did the whole like haircut thing going, and then you had the whole yeah,
I grew my hair for like 3 months just so I had enough hair for them to do the design. Like
yeah.
I was looking rough. I was looking crazy. But I was dedicated. But I was like, I'm all in now. I gotta do it. And Barbara did the little designs and
Yeah,
it was crazy. Going to work like that, I was like,
yeah.
damn, they probably was looking at me weird. I couldn't wear no hat to work. So I'm going to work looking like Blade.
Yeah, right.
Designs in my head, customers looking at me crazy.
Blade Walker.
But yeah, I did the Blade cosplay. I did it
That's awesome.
twice actually.
Okay. Yeah, because
Was it?
one year Black
It
Mass,
was
you one year you
yeah,
went as
yeah.
Black Mass, and then you did a Spider-Man, I remember. I think my first cosplay, my first attempt at a cosplay was my first Comic-Con, which was 2013. I still got it, believe it or not.
Yeah,
I
the
can't
onesie,
believe
right?
it.
I wish I
I
could
still
pull up
got.
a picture of it right now. That
Oh,
was
shit,
hilarious.
I actually have it still, and like my even my son can't fit it. Like he's that tall. Like it looks really like it comes up to his elbow, but like
Yeah.
it like me putting it on now is like trying to like peel the fruit by the foot off the fucking paper when it's melted. That
Oh,
shit's
that
not
was
gonna work. So
that was
going,
some good
yeah,
times.
no, of course. So like talking about cons, like what is it about the cons that you love so much? Like what is it? What is the best thing about cons for you?
At this day and age, now that I'm
Yeah,
older,
yeah.
the best thing about the cons are the seats and
Okay,
the charging stations.
okay.
Yeah, but I love it. I love it all, really. Now, to be serious, I love it all. It's just the seeing everybody cosplaying and the artists that you
Yeah,
read. You read their comics
yeah,
and you see them
yeah, yeah.
there. I love it. When I remember 2016, the first New York Comic Con at the Jacob Javits Center. Me and CJ, we barely scratched the surface. We thought we seen the whole thing, but the building was huge. We were just
Yeah.
rookies going in there. We thought we seen everything, but
Hmm.
the place was huge, and I love that. I love everything. I go to like local cons, the big
Yeah.
ones, and it's just a great time. End up leaving a little bit poorer, but it's
Yeah. Oh
fun.
yeah.
It's fun.
Are you familiar with any of the like we're actually going, me and Unworthy, we're actually going to Legion's Con in November. I don't know if you're familiar with Four Horsemen, but they have like this own toy line where they
Hmm.
specialize in like medieval and like knights and goblins and all this shit. They
Yes,
have their
you
own,
did. You
yeah,
showed
so
me about it.
yeah, they're pretty dope company, and they got a big following. So they have a convention in Jersey in November. It's a 2-day thing. You buy one ticket and it counts for both days,
Oh,
Saturday
that's
and
dope.
Sunday. Yeah, so and I can agree with you. I think like in this day and age, like I don't really collect Mythic Legions, but I love to go, and we have people who are big fans. We have shout out to Latin Legions because that's what they specialize in, and that's their show.
Mhm.
And but like we go, man, and it was just having fun, man. It was like you said, it was just the experience, just hanging out with people that you talk to, like and not necessarily like like you said, like writers. Like I love that about Comic Cons, but like seeing people that you talk to on social media or people who do collaborations or shows and shit like that. Like it was nice. The first time me and Unworthy met each other for the first time in like what 3 years, 4 years that we've known each other, Unworthy. And it was like we picked off where we left off. It wasn't weird, it was fun, but man, it was just a fucking good time. So I
He's a,
agree with
yeah,
you.
it wasn't weird. I mean, he's a prude bastard. He wouldn't give me a candy or cigar or nothing, but it wasn't weird.
It says always a fun time, and then Ed says yes, so much fun. That's where I met you guys. Yeah, we all like a bunch of it's a bunch of people. Like I you should definitely like make some time and definitely. I mean, even if you don't know what the heck, you'll probably be hooked
Yeah, yeah.
because
And here, let me just tell you, I don't collect Latin Legion or not Latin Legions. I don't collect Legions
he
toys
on
at all.
this is the only Latin Legion he collects right
I
here.
don't, I don't, I don't, I don't care. I like I'm glad people like them.
Yeah.
I love the pictures people do of them. I don't give a shit about the toys. I don't have any. I don't plan on having any. But I enjoy going. I
Mhm.
enjoyed going last year, and I'm looking forward to going this year because
Yeah.
getting to hang out with Danny, getting to hang out
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
Boy Daddies. There's a lot of other people that I've met online that are going. I can't wait.
Yeah, yeah. It says
It,
it's a in fact that's where the Latin Legion started at Legion's Con.
yeah,
Yeah, so
that's where yeah, um, uh, Tony Toy Box got us absolutely blistered on some heavy,
right.
heavy, heavy 151 degrees.
Right. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our homie, we got family in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Diggs Figs in the house. What's up, Diggs
Pigs,
Figs?
pigs.
What up?
What's
What's
up,
going on,
man?
buddy?
I
So
was
you
out. I was out
yeah.
hunting today,
Oh, okay.
and I found some stuff.
Okay, let's see it. Because this is a perfect segue for my next segment. What
All
did you
right.
find?
Well, I'm already done with it, so I'm going to send it to you. But I also have one for giveaway.
Oh!
Yes!
He's done. You heard him say he's done with it, right?
I don't care. I'll use the hospital wipe for it. I don't give a shit.
Well, I have an unused one for giveaway.
Yes. Oh, Diggs, you're the man,
Awesome.
Diggs is a fucking man, dude. Hell yeah. Oh man, fucking awesome. I'm excited.
Oh,
Let me compose myself here. No more leaving now. Anybody want to buy a lead?
Put that tent away, Danny.
As we go to Legion's Con, everybody's like, well, Danny, why are you sleeping in the car? I was like, don't worry about it. It's me and Logan. We're gonna be fine. Some shout outs here. Tori says Diggs Figs, Jedi Diggs, and then I'm stupid. I'm silly. So guys, perfect segue. We've been talking about cons and we've been getting to know our guests. And JR, you're familiar with San Diego Comic-Con. Like I said, we talked a little bit about it in the back. It's one of those conventions that I want to experience at least one time. I have to go, and it makes perfect sense to do it next year. It might be next year. Next year might be it. And again, so many reveals, so many great things. A lot of content creators, like a lot of people that I watch on YouTube. Not the Outdoor Boys. I wish my YouTube dad was there because he's fucking. I love this show, but like a lot of Shartimus Prime goes, D Amazing, a bunch of people go, and the comic book guys, the comic book boys or whatever, like a bunch of people go. So I had a few reveals. I didn't want to showcase a bunch of the reveals because again, San Diego has a bunch of shit, and I'm gonna see everything at New York Comic Con. They're gonna have the same displays, so I'll be able to see those in person. But I wanted to showcase the first one. It's no surprise to another people. You guys have heard my cries. You guys have heard my rants. And the toy guys have heard me. And we are getting a ultimate Paul Rubens Pee Wee Hermit figure. And let me tell you that I am super freaking excited to have this figure. I had a hunch and I had an idea that they would make one because of the Toonie Terror. But the fact that they're giving us a Pee Wee Herman, God rest his soul, the man is a national treasure. I'm super happy. JR, if you watch a lot of my old episodes, I always get into these tangents and these rants. And I feel
not going to get too crazy.
I'm not going to get too crazy. I'm going to let my photo speak for itself. Because when I get this figure, you're going to see how much I respect and miss Mr. Paul Rubens. So I'm super excited for this figure. So again, we're going to get an ultimate figure. And it comes with some. Yep, and it comes with additional heads. This screaming head is gonna be perfect for like horror shots. I swear it's gonna be dope.
I don't know. It seems like
Oh man, but it's pretty dope, man. And you see, it comes with a kaiju. It comes with Rodon. Super awesome, super awesome. I'm super excited for this. Next is Jada Toys. Is they showcased a lot of the Street Fighters. I'm all in on those Street Fighters. I love horror. I collect the horror stuff, but like that's a line that I'm like all in on. I love all the Jada Toys, but they're making fucking other figures. I've seen like the Scooby Doo and the figures they're making, articulated figures, but this one stood out. Now Diggs, he mentioned this one earlier. It's fucking we get Tony the Tiger. We're getting a Tony the Tiger figure, articulated.
That's a bad angle. The tail, it looks a little inappropriate.
But like, I'm telling you guys, if they're going down this route, I could only imagine like we're gonna get a Captain Crunch, a Lucky Charms. We're gonna get a bunch of maybe even the Flintstones, man. Maybe we get a Fruity Pebbles.
The fact that there's a Tony the Tiger with a diaphragm cut is amazing.
That is amazing, dude. Like I love the fact that they did this, and like I even the Chester the Cheeto, like that figure alone is dope and it's popular. I can only imagine how many great photos like I'm gonna see of Tony the Tiger. It's so fucking dope. When I saw this, and Diggs, I know you're super excited for this, Diggs. So did you JR, did you see any reveals at New York Comic Con that you're excited about?
You know what? I went in actually before I saw the movie, Deadpool movie today, I did scroll. I seen some of the wrestling reveals from San Diego.
Yeah, I didn't even showcase none of them, but Ringside Collectibles and Mattel have a lot.
Oh yeah.
They have one that I meant to showcase it tonight, but it's Alpha and Sika, like older versions of them. Like they're recreating that when they gave Roman the
lay, was that what you
Jerry
called? I don't know.
the Jerry beads when they
Yeah.
gave him and they gave him the Jerry beads. All respect to the tribal chief, but like they have those figures, so I'm assuming there's going to be like a 3-pack maybe where you can like,
3-pack.
Yeah, so but also too memorable mentions Papa Shango. They're gonna have a Papa Shango. They have a Rhea Ripley the way she looks now, and it comes with Rhea Ripley. Fucking amazing. Super dope.
No surprise.
Yeah, dude, they have a bunch of stuff. They have who else? They have a classic Boss Man, the Big Boss Man, and Bam Bam Bigelow. They
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, those are dope.
I didn't see Bam Bam. I seen Big Boss Man and Vader.
Yeah, they have an ultimate Lex Luger. Who else did they have? They have a Triple H with like the sweatsuit, and
they have 3-pack Evolution.
Oh, Evolution. Yeah. They have the final boss. They showcase the final boss, The Rock. Like there's so much they're putting out. Like when Comic-Con comes around, they start putting all these things. I wish I would again. There's so much, and you could go on the San Diego page or on Twitter or whatever, you can see all these figures. If I miss
they see the Outsiders too. I don't know if that was Comic-Con exclusive or if that's just something Mattel was already going to put out with all.
Yeah, I saw the Hall one.
Yeah, I gotta have those too.
Now, JR, did you get the Kane? It's like I don't know if he comes in like a 2-pack or a 3-pack, but it's the one where he has the flame effect from the Inferno match.
No, I
did you get that one?
No,
you never you saw it. I'm about to say it. I was like,
I saw a photo of it. Yeah, I saw a photo of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's pretty dope. Yeah. So,
but
again, Mattel is just they're putting out so much shit. Like if you're a wrestling fan and you collect wrestling figures, even if you don't collect wrestling figures, like I want to get the Bray Wyatt from the Pitch Black match. I want to get that Bray Wyatt. That's gonna be dope. And like I can't wait for them to do the Wyatts. Yeah. Oh yeah. So NECA. I'm not sure if you mentioned this on Worthy when we had Zach Oates, but NECA's doing Bert and Ernie, man. They're doing Ultimates Bert and Ernie. So we're gonna be getting some Sesame Street characters.
Oh, I see Oscar.
When I saw these, I was like thinking this is a silly thing for NECA to be doing, but then immediately the Bert and Ernie made me think like, oh man, I want to get these because I want to do like a battered spouse shot, like holding a beer bottle, and the other one's like, oh.
They're super dope. Like again, I think these figures, and I hope this line really does well. I think that these figures are going to be so fun to take photos of. It's kind of like the Alf, right? Like you can put them in so many different creative photos and like funny photos and even some horror shots. And speaking of horror, they're doing the count. So I got to get the count for Dracula. I got to have just recreate, like do a black and white shot, maybe like try to recreate a Dracula scene with him. I got to get the count, but it's freaking dope, man. Like I hope I'm looking forward to like Oscar the Grouch or even Big Bird, all those other characters, man. I think it's going to be phenomenal. It's nice to see them because Diamond Select has been doing a great job with the Muppets. So it's nice to see Sesame Street getting some love, especially from NECA, because again, their articulation or not, it's not the greatest articulation, but they're doing a fantastic job with the sculpts. Like they're so fucking photoreal. So like right out of the show, right? They're super amazing.
It looks real good.
It's all good capes and everything, man. They're fucking phenomenal. Next up, we have NECA's also putting out. I don't know if this is a 2-pack, but I know they're putting out a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure. I'm not sure if the other one is the old version, or even maybe a 2-pack or the original one, right? But also too, like it might be a 2-pack. Not sure, but I'm excited that they have this old lady mask version. Yeah, that's actually the next one I think that I'm gonna showcase.
The armadillo in there.
Yeah, dude, it has armadillo, has a plate with some meat
on it.
Actually,
it might. I was gonna say that might be new because of the.
It might be new, yeah. Yeah, they got a bunch of and then in the back you see the American Werewolf in London characters in the back, and they got some the new Alien movie characters as well. You can see those on the side, but pretty dope. Next, we have this is that 2-pack we were talking about with the additional head. So we have Evil Dead, we have Ash Williams, and then you see the chainsaw, you see a couple of the decapitated heads, you see the cross. So this is I remember them announcing or kind of like previewing this on their page. So I'm excited for this as well. We need more bloody figures. I need more blood on my figures. This is definitely the next one is definitely a curveball because I'm one of those people that when I feel like one of my favorite companies didn't put out something that I like, I think that I will say that NECA dropped the ball with like their Beetlejuice line. They dropped the ball. They're not articulated. They're a statue. They're kind of like the Hannibal Lecter. I'll still buy them, but I just wish they were ultimate figures. But they did announce that they are doing the new movie, the Beetlejuice line. So those may be ultimate. Who knows? But Mesco heard our cries, and Mesco's doing a 112 Michael Keaton Beetlejuice. So super excited.
Toy Art Unlimited is jerking his dick right
now. Super excited super excited to have a Beetlejuice figure. I believe this is the Texas Chainsaw Buck. I could tell it's the body for it, but super happy. I hope it comes with additional like clothes or even like that trench coat where he was going to like the girls, like he had the little hat. Like I hope it comes with all that shit. That's gonna be fucking dope. So I'm excited for that. And then next we got a couple of the Universal monsters. We have the Mummy in the human form. They're expanding the Universal Monsters line, which is pretty cool. And then we got the Invisible Man with
Man.
It looks fucking cool. Like it comes with additional heads, and then he has this.
I gotta get that just for the robe.
Yeah,
a couple of toy addict shots. Gotta get a toy addict head sculpt to slap on that robe.
There you go. So this is pretty dope. And then we have Nosferatu with soft goods and nice coat, pretty dope. Same figures, just additional stuff. So yeah, dude. That's what I have for like reveals. Again, there's so many fucking reveals. They're doing a Batman and Robin Hot Toys. They're doing Batman and Robin Hot Toys. They did the Batman Forever, so now they got the George Clooney Batman
with the nipples.
Yeah, they got those coming out pretty soon as well, man. So I'm telling you, San Diego is the time. This is the time to be a collector because there's so much for like everybody. So like JR, what is something that you're looking forward to? Like besides the wrestling stuff, there any like toy lines that you're still collecting or even some Funko Pops? I didn't get to see much of the Funko Pops. So is there anything you're looking forward to? Either Funko or like toy related, anything like you're looking maybe they'll have in New York?
I'm looking forward to seeing some new Hot Toys,
Okay.
Some new Hot Toys. Not so much see the Funko line, they just I love Funko. They just oversaturate the market, honestly. But
okay.
Yeah, some of the Funkos.
Okay.
But Hot Toys for sure. And like you put up there that Mezco. I'm thinking about hitting up that Mezco booth again.
Yeah. Dude, they had the exclusive Casey Jones, the Mirage Casey Jones that goes with the 4-pack Turtles. I think they sold out like within like first couple of minutes, right? They sold out really quick. And
so
then
was today the first day, or was it just?
I believe today. Yeah, today was. I think today was the first day, and then and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many reveals. I don't think they put out everything because they wait till like Saturday to really like showcase like certain things. I hope we get more of the horror stuff for NECA and even like Trick or Treat Studios, Syndicate Collectibles. Diggs, you sent me a photo earlier about the Bloodsport. They got Syndicate Collectibles is doing the Bloodsport 2-pack. That's going to be released.
Did you see the date though?
Oh yeah, the date's fucking crazy.
December 25.
Yeah, so
like
it's winter. So till then, let's practice doing splits on chairs before we get those.
All right.
So did you know that they were making those, JR?
No, I did not know.
Yeah, there's a new company out now called Syndicate Collectibles. They're doing a bunch of like pop culture figures. They have matter of fact, they have an exclusive pumpkin head that kind of looks like a NECA. Who's a couple 250 of them are being signed by the creator of the movie at San Diego.
Do they make the Street Fighter figure? I know you posted a picture of Street Fighter figures.
No, that's Jada Toys. Jada Toys right now is currently doing well. SH, what is it? SH is also doing them, but Jada Toys right now. Storm Collectibles. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, yeah, I like the
Storm.
I like,
yeah. But yeah, dude, they got so many fucking things that I was showing. Like, it was so hard to like keep track of work today because I kept seeing something. I was like, when I saw that Beetlejuice, I was like, holy shit, they're making a Beetlejuice. And then like you're saying it out loud, talking about it, and then people are looking at you like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, nothing. It's geek stuff.
That's not why they're looking at you. They're looking at you because you're forgetting to do your job.
Like, sir, he's not breathing. I was like, yeah, he can wait.
He's redlining. I'm thinking, what?
Oh man, Diggs, what are you excited about San Diego so far?
Well, I ordered the 2 Street Fighter figs from Jada.
Which ones were those?
The Chun-Li, the pink that comes with the hand and like the winning.
It's like the deluxe one, right? It comes with the accessories. Oh, that's fucking dope, man.
And
what do you think she's saying when she does the
piece?
Anime things like,
yeah, for when she wins,
right?
And then the Violent Ken. It was on their site. It might still be up.
Shit, man.
See,
I don't.
And I got word.
I was gonna say Violent Ken, like Ken from Barbie, but that was a stupid fucking thing.
He's a violent. He's a violent Ken. Dude, oh man.
And then I got word that somebody secured a Odious for me.
Oh, nice Odious. Yeah, they had an exclusive Odious with the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Damn, man. See, we're going to San Diego, guys. Next year we're gonna make a pact, right?
I don't want to name drop anybody because I don't want them getting any more messages than there probably are. But we have a few friends that are in San Diego for Comic-Con, and there was a few of the releases that got announced. And there's several times I was typing a message. I was like, I'm not going to send it. I'm sure they're already getting a whole bunch of fucking people asking them to stop the booths.
Trevor Toy says the G.I. Joe team killed it with the real. Yeah, they're. I'm telling you, every single. It's like they wait. They don't give you much. We'll talk shit all year long about, oh, they haven't put anything good, or this figure suck, and they're like, all right, bitch, we got something for you, son. San Diego shows up. I was like, man, I love Hasbro. They're doing so much. Did you guys see the Kang they got now? They have a Kang with the glider, and it comes with like additional heads, but they also got the Sentinels now, right? Using like the Iron Man buck. Those are fucking dope. And I'm like, I don't even collect Marvel Legends, and I need Sentinels. like they're so fucking dope.
Need Sentinels. You'll be posting them for sale on your story in 2 weeks. Don't buy no Sentinels.
They were like $20, and I'll have them up for like $60 a piece.
You don't need them.
Vico, what's going on? What up, bud? Sorry to say, asleep like a baby. Woke up. Oh, hey, well, welcome to Planet Earth. Welcome back. Yeah. He says, oh yeah, Kang is freaking nice. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, San Diego, man, like I have to make it a part. Like I have to make it over there for next year. Like this could have been the year, but like a lot of things are, life happens. But next year, Unworthy, we gotta go, man. We gotta go to San Diego.
See, I really want to go to San Diego, but the problem is I got friends that live on that coast, and I know I'm just gonna end up fucking around and not even going to. Like I'll get hooked up with AB. I'll get hooked up with the Fallen.
Yeah.
So bad. I won't even fucking remember that I'm supposed to be at.
Ed Knight says, anyone know if Hasbro is going to put Cobra Commander for sale on Pulse? I'm not sure. Honestly, I have no idea what Hasbro does. I don't collect Marvel Legends. I don't collect G.I. Joes.
Here's something that I was really hoping to see be on for G.I. Joes with either New York Comic Con or San Diego, any Comic Con. I want to see them release the hooded Cobra Commander. And I know why they won't. I understand why they won't. But still, it's a fucking gigantic part of the G.I. Joe fandom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand the connotations and why people don't want.
Yeah.
Hasbro wants to stay away from it, but like, still, come on, we want it. Like, just sell the head sculpt.
Yeah. Yeah, give us a rock. Give us the rock.
Yeah, listen, you could give me a Cobra Commander with the blue fucking hood on, and the hood can be removed, and it's The Rock underneath it going, it was, or even Vince McMahon, it was me the whole
It was
time.
me, Austin.
Yeah, like, I don't care who's under the hood. Like, we still deserve the hood. These people, us people that are buying these fucking G.I. Joes still.
Yeah. Toyar says, I was talking to Hookcast boys about doing San Diego next year. We should. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely on my radar. I'm seeing all the excitement. I'm seeing all my buddies out there having a great time. And you know who really made me feel it? Unboxing Art. He was like, man, Danny, like I shouted him out on his show on Wednesday, and he was like, man, Danny, I thought you were in San Diego. I'm like, fuck, man, now you really make me regret not going. I should have went. I should have paid the tickets. I should have went. But I agree with you on Worthy. Like, it would be something like if I would go, I would do like the 2 days or 3 days, but then I would stay out there a little longer and then like meet up with like some of my West Coast buddies.
I'd go for a week and maybe spend half a day.
Yeah. AB would probably be the first person I go see. He has to be the first person I go see. Maybe I'll drive up to Arizona. Right? Listen, if we make it, that's where I'm going. I'll be there. Diggs, I'm gonna call you. We're gonna go watch the Cardinals.
I was
like,
we're gonna go
San Diego. Why would I want to stay in this?
We're gonna go to the Super Bowl, watch them lose. You can hold me as I'm crying. Like, why, Kurt? Why, Murray? Why? Shit, man. But hey, again, that was it for the San Diego stuff, man. So again, check your social medias. You're gonna see a bunch of stuff. There's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know, and there's trailers too. There's a bunch of stuff coming out. Teaser trailer for Terrifier 3 looks great. Can't wait to see that.
Yes, I can't wait.
Aliens movie that's coming out looks pretty dope. Captain America looks great. It's so much stuff going on. It's super exciting. It's super exciting to be a geek, or again, it's for a little bit for everybody. So that's awesome. Now, JR, I have a game for you since you're our guest, and I was thinking that tonight I play a game called This or That, and it's random questions, and you just pick whatever it is. Okay. So, all right. So let me see.
I like this. I love it when he does games because I have no idea what's gonna happen.
So this game, my friend, is Would You Rather. Okay. They're all Would You Rather questions, right? So the first question, you ready?
I'm ready.
You know what? We go all play, if you guys all want to play. All right. So JR, since you're our guest, you're going to always.
I'm playing.
All right. Here we go. First question is: Would you rather go out every weekend or not go out for a year?
Like, I have to be confined to my house for a year?
Yes.
Go out every weekend.
Okay. Diggs Figs.
Wait, I don't have to go anywhere for a year?
You don't have to go anywhere for you. Would you rather go out every weekend or not go out? Okay. You stay home. Make money. I just order everything. All right. Unworthy.
I'm saying if I have the choice, I'm staying home 100% of the time.
I'm worse than a streetwalker. My ass is outside every day. We outside.
We outside.
Not me. I'm inside, baby. We inside. I ain't going nowhere if I don't gotta.
Oh man, chat. You guys could join. It says Collectible says not go out for a year. Okay. It says it's not like it's pointed.
Right. Exactly. See, he's sticking up for me with the Cobra.
There you go.
Cobra Commander.
All right. And chat, you guys could join along, answer, whatever. All right. So the next one, JR, would you rather get a tattoo or a piercing?
I'd rather do a tattoo for sure.
Okay. Diggs?
Piercing. I don't have either, so that can heal real easy.
You take it off anytime. He's like, I got this job interview. Let me take this off. Unworthy.
Tattoos, baby.
Tattoos. Yeah, I would say tattoos, man. I want to get gore horror on me somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, right across your forehead.
Right across my forehead. Like,
I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. If you'll do it, I'll pay for it.
Oh, I'll chip in for that.
Dude, you know it'd be dope? I'll get it on my forehead and I'll look just like Amber Rose.
Yo, spit an image.
Split image. It says tattoo all day. It says I have neither. I'll go tattoo. Okay. It says I need a tattoo. Okay. All right. And then it says not go out for a year. I need to reinvent myself, work and strengthen my mind. And okay. Okay. Well, you know, it's easy. I can fix that really quick for you. You don't have to just stay home. Just don't watch Eternals 10 times.
Yeah, you can do yourself a favor and not watch Eternals ever again.
Jedi Jack, do not tempt me with a good time, sir. He says, ink me. $4.99 super chat for Danny's face tattoo. Okay.
With all the people that'll chip in, you'll have a great face tattoo.
I'll get one. I'm that crazy. All right. All right. Next one, JR. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next one is: would you rather have loud neighbors or noisy neighbors? I'm sorry, nosy, not noisy. Rather have
the same shit. That's the same shit.
Loud neighbors or nosy neighbors? Would you rather have them loud or nosy?
I'd rather have them loud. I'd rather have them loud. Yeah. Okay. I don't want nobody in my shit being nosy every day.
No, I get
loud.
All right.
Loud for sure. I can deal with loudness.
Diggs?
Yeah, loud.
Okay.
Yes, they could be as loud as they want. I'm probably not gonna fucking hear them over my kids anyway. So, but don't be coming over here poking your nose in what I'm doing. You see me out here vacuuming my yard. That's for you to stay away, not to come at me with questions.
See, I would rather nosy because I know they'll be watching. So I'll wait till I'll send my kids off, and then I'll pull out the Wolverine bucket. You're gonna watch. I'm gonna give you a reason to watch me.
Give that away for free. Come on.
$4.99 super chat.
He's gonna have the tripod out there with the camera.
Right. We're gonna have a worthy addiction sticker somewhere.
Right over
it says, I'd rather nosy. I'll do crazy shit. Okay. And it says, he said, yeah, loud. Mind your own fucking business. Hey, absolutely, man. See, not me. You want to be nosy? I'll give you a reason to be nosy. All right, next question. Would you rather be stuck at a drive-thru or get the wrong coffee order, JR?
Oh, shit.
That's tough. If you're a coffee drinker, think about it.
I don't drink coffee, so...
Okay, let's say tea or Fiji water.
Fiji water, hot chocolate, whatever. Yeah. I'd be stuck to a drive-thru, honestly.
Okay. Diggs?
I'm like Cartman. I hate lines.
Okay.
So I gotta get the wrong order.
Unworthy.
So would I rather have the wrong order given to me or be stuck in a long
drive-through?
Right order?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bullshit question. I'd rather neither. I'd rather neither.
He said it. I was thinking it.
That's ridiculous. If I'm gonna be stuck in a long line and then I get the wrong order, boy, that fucking place is getting burnt down. I would rather. I guess though, I get paid by the hour, so I guess I'd rather be stuck in a long line.
Okay, that makes sense. That's a good way to put it. I would rather also wait because I'm real iffy about my coffee. I'm a bougie bitch when it comes to my coffee.
Don't hand it to him this way.
Don't hand my coffee like this.
That's how I'm going to hand him everything.
Oh, no. Get your hand out of there. I'd rather my coffee. There have been many times where I'm in a rush and I feel like I have that window to be able to stop and get a coffee and they fuck it up and I'm like, fuck, man, I rushed all the way here for you to fuck things up because maybe you felt rushed because I walked in and I was rushing and they fucked my coffee. Instead of getting it's not sweet, it's real big. It tastes like shit. Maybe it is shit. I don't know.
They didn't fuck it up because you were in a rush. They fucked it up because you were in a rush.
It says a long wait and the Chain Brother says, yeah, don't fuck my coffee. Yeah, straight up. Don't fuck my coffee up. You can mess up my toys, just don't mess up my coffee. All right. Don't fuck with the coffee. Next question. Would you rather eat soggy fries or eat cold chicken nuggets? JR.
I'd rather do the soggy fries, man. I love soggy fries.
Okay. Like the McDonald's ones.
I'm in between. Yeah, like the ones that are limp.
Pause.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Okay. Diggs Figs, what's up?
I'll agree with the flaccid fries.
All right. Unworthy soggy fries or nuggets.
I'm a French fry whore, so like I gotta have the fries be perfect. So I'll eat chicken nuggets that my son left on the kitchen table. I'll eat them the next morning while I'm getting ready for work.
Oh shit. I'm the same, man. I rather have soggy fries. I'm okay with the soggy fries. They don't bother me. I mean, McDonald's, even when they give them out fresh, they're still soggy as fuck. They put too much oil in them anyways. I'm just addicted to them. Like cold nuggets, I don't know. They just disgusting.
Okay, hold on, pause. Fast food French fries. Who's your go-to if you're looking to just get fast food French fries? Where are you going? I'll start. I'm going to Arby's.
Okay.
I'm getting French
Arby's?
fries. Yeah. They're like real potatoes. Well, they're probably not real potatoes, but at least they look like real potatoes. And they're
I'm going to Five Guys.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to Five Guys.
I changed my answer. I'm going to Five Guys.
Diggs?
McDonald's.
Okay. I get Tyson fries.
The freezer burnt motherfuckers. They're already soggy.
I like my lip and soggy. You said Five Guys. No, if I could choose one, I'd say I like Burger King's fries. Believe it or not, I love their fries.
Yeah, they can.
Burger King fries are pretty good. All right, next question: would you rather go shopping, JR, Christmas Eve or Black Friday?
I'd rather do it Black Friday.
Okay.
Christmas Eve, there's really not that much sales going on as compared to Black Friday. So,
okay. Diggs?
Probably Christmas Eve because there's less chance of lines.
Okay.
True.
That's true. Unworthy.
I would say Black Friday because if you go on Christmas Eve, there's probably you're not gonna fucking find it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find what you're looking for. Sure. Everybody else is there looking for the same thing.
Yeah. Rallies or checkers. Someone said rallies or checkers.
Yeah, Jedi Jack. Collectibles was in and out fries cooked light, nice and soggy. Love the limp here. Everybody likes limp. I would definitely do Black Friday only because I want to redeem myself one day and go to GameStop and buy one box and get what I want. No, I like Black Friday. Honestly, the deals are great, and like I don't mind the line sometimes. And honestly, most of the time I'm not waiting in a line for something. It's just something stupid that I want. I do a lot of Blu-rays. I still collect Blu-rays. I still buy them, Blu-rays, and like games and stuff. I still do that. Like I don't go for like I think a lot of the lines are like TVs or like fucking crock pots or some shit, air fryers,
waffle makers,
or if it's anything like the starting of the Thanksgiving movie, fuck that. I want it just like that. I want that exam experience, that Black Friday experience, minus the murder.
No, plus additional murder.
All right, number 7. Would you rather always be late or always be early?
Early.
Okay. Always early? Okay. Diggs?
Early.
Early. Unworthy.
I feel like you asked this one just to fucking trigger me. You know how I feel about people being late. If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. And I hate being late for anything. It's a gigantic problem for my mental state and my mental health to be late for anything. So I would rather be, and by the way, sidebar, I am always punctually early. I'm almost uncomfortably early forever. Always. You'll never catch me late for anything except for my own show.
Fair enough. Yeah, I like to be early. I'd rather be early everywhere because I like to beat the lines. I like to beat the lines on Black Friday. After I said I don't wait in lines. No, I like to be like, if I gotta be somewhere far, like it's gonna take me about an hour. Like if I'm going to Jersey just to hang out or something, like I'll leave my place at like 6:30 in the morning.
Like,
I like to be
I
there.
feel like I need to run it back a little bit here because I don't want people to think I'm a psycho or anything. But like,
Well,
if
of
it's
course we don't
something,
think that.
if it's loose, like, oh, be here, like, I don't know, around 6 o'clock. Like, I'll show up at 6.
Okay.
But if it's like I need you here, if I need you here at 6 o'clock, I'm there at 5:45. That you can count.
Okay. Change Brother says it depends on what it is. If it's something important, very early. If it's party or hanging out, then late. I'm the opposite. If it's something important, very late. Then I show up to parties really early. All right. Next one. Would you rather have a fancy car or a fancy house?
Fancy house.
Okay. Diggs?
House.
Unworthy?
Absolutely. If that's where I'm going to be spending all my time because I can't go out.
Exactly.
I'm going to have the DeLorean from Back to the Future. I need a fancy fucking car.
He's driving a DeLorean and 45 minutes late for everything.
This car doesn't go 88 miles per hour. Says fancy house, I'm a bit in. Okay. He says I'm early. Asked Tony. Okay. Now, how early were you to watch Eternals? I'm sorry. It's 10 times as crazy.
He's gonna hang on to that.
That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna get you on the show. We're gonna really have a discussion about that. It's gonna be a discussion question. All right. Last one. This is. Do you rather Kane or Glenn Jacobs?
Come again?
Do you rather Kane or Glenn Jacobs? It was supposed to be just for you, but
damn, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say Kane for sure.
Rather Kane.
Final answer, yes.
So if you could pick him to be just one person, he can't be himself. He has to be the character. So every day of his life, he's gonna be Kane.
Yeah, he got to be. Debut Kane. Fuck all that politics shit. Knoxville don't need you. Knoxville don't need you.
Or Kane in Knoxville. Imagine that.
Oh yes, there we go. There we go.
He doesn't have to say much. He won't say much.
It.
He won't say anything. Have somebody like translate for him or something. That'd be dope.
You know?
But I'm gonna give everybody else a different one. Well, JR, you can answer this one because I know this one was just for you. All right, this one is: would you rather always be too cold or always too warm?
Too cold.
Okay. Diggs?
Cold.
Cold? Unworthy?
I would have to say, yeah, I'd rather be too cold because you can always put on more clothes.
Exactly.
Once you're naked, you can't take off.
Bingo.
Yeah. I like being a sweaty bitch, so I'd rather be hot.
Sweaty and chafy?
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta bring that back? Why you gotta bring that up? Why you gotta bring that up? Well, that was the game, man. Awesome job, guys. Awesome. So, JR, every week we do the weekly fix, and what the weekly fix is, we shout out people from the toy community or the community as a whole, podcast, cosplay, art, dial making, whatever it is. We like to show people love and showcase them and just so they could get more traction, or even if they already have traction, people to check out their work because we want them to feel appreciated because there are amazing people in our community of different hobbies that are doing awesome things right now. Is there anybody that you would like to shout out since you're our guest tonight? Is there anybody you would like to shout out? And whoever it is, I'm going to put their on tomorrow when I do the replay post, I'm going to put that name. So, and we're also going to follow that person today.
All right. I would like to give a shout out to my good friend, Kevin Santabria.
Mm-hmm.
He goes by Phantasma Productions.
Mm-hmm.
He's a awesome videographer. He does photography as well. He goes to a lot of the conventions, does everybody's photos. He also shoots for wrestling, BST
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling. And since I've known him, his work has gradually improved. And
Mm-hmm.
he's just working hard to put out his content. And I'm really proud of him. I'm really happy for him. He got his studio set up in his house now. So,
Nice.
shout out to him. Shout out to Phantasma Productions.
All right. So everybody that's watching, I'm gonna definitely put the post on tomorrow. So go check his work out. Go show him some love. Go comment on some of his photos and pay it forward like what the community does, and that's what we do best. We show people love, and that's what this show was always meant to be, is just to showcase people and awesome things that they do, because everybody does something different and everything it's worthy of an addiction, right? So
Right.
I had to put that out there. You saw that little
Well said. Well said. I like that.
So we have a few people here. We have 4. So just to start off, that we're going to showcase this week, and the first one is the Figure Queen. Awesome account. She's done some toy photography, not a lot, but the reason I wanted to showcase her is because I like to showcase people that have collection of toys, and she has a nice collection of toys. She's a big horror collector. And she does she just loves, it kind of reminds me of when we first started this hobby. Like, a lot of us started just posting things we bought, and I love her page, and I love the stuff that she buys, and I just wanted to showcase her page. So if you guys are not following her, go hit up her page, go check her stuff out. If you're a horror fan, you'll comment. Maybe she's done some toy photography, and I don't know if she will. If you want to ever collab and maybe do a horror shot or something, or even whatever, just check her stuff out. Again, just show her some love. It doesn't always have to be someone that's doing toy photography, or it could be somebody that's just collecting, right? Because they need love too. Next is Eddie Figures. Eddie Figures, awesome guy. Great toy photographer. He does some customization as well. I've had one. I remember, I think I've had one interaction on a live with him before. And again, just real guy, real upfront, transparent person, bunch of tattoos, very, vocal and stuff like that. But again, he has an awesome collection, toy collector, toy photographer. He pretty much involved in the community and stuff like that. And I think I remember he's also been doing a lot of like customs and stuff like that as well. So, shout out to Eddie, man, because again, real recognizes real, and I wanted to show him some love today. And I hope when he watches this, I know he was watching Deadpool today, so when he watches this, hey man, congratulations, man, and I'm happy that I was able to showcase your page tonight. So if you're not following Eddie Figures, go check his work out. And then for my last one, I have Nam's Project and Nam's Project. So Nam's Project is
I remember.
Yeah, he does custom head sculpts for a lot of the McFarlanes, mainly the McFarlanes and the and some NECAs. So he does a lot of like the DC Multiverse head sculpts. He does a lot of like some of the NECA ones. I know he did a custom head sculpt for the Select Hulk. Like, he's done that, and he does amazing work. Amazing work. I think he's located in Indonesia, if I'm not mistaken. And man, his stuff is awesome, man. Like, his Henry Cavill. Like, he did a Christopher Reed head sculpt for me to put on one of my Supermans, and I'm telling you, the paint work, everything is amazing. So if you're not checking them out, if you're interested in a head sculpt for some of your McFarlane toys, or even one of your NECAs, or even the Marvel Select Hulk, hey, hit them up, man, because maybe we're not always happy with some of the head sculpts. I mean, I think most part McFarlane's been doing a pretty good job. But if you're not happy with one of them, or you want an additional head sculpt for your figure, hey, this is the perfect person to get it from. He does great work. I've done business with him. He's legit, and he also gives you a nice little container to put your. Yeah, look how beautiful that head sculpt is. That's fucking amazing. Yeah, super dope, super creative, super talented. So yeah, go hit up Nam's Project. Go give him a follow, and again, if you're interested in anything, hit him up, and he'll surely help you out. So those are my weekly fix. And Unworthy, I think you have one for tonight.
Yes, I do. This is JMZ Arts. This is an extremely talented artist on Instagram. Go check this guy out. Go give him a follow. Go check out all of his work. He makes some incredible avatars for you for your Instagram profiles, your YouTube profiles. I just recently got my own cartoon Pokemon trainer card profile picture from this gentleman.
Oh, that's so dope.
Right here.
Oh, that's fire.
That's super dope. I like that.
So go check out JMZ Arts. Incredibly talented guy, and very, very like people pleasing. Like he wanted to make sure that what I was getting was exactly what I wanted and what exactly I was paying for. So go check this guy out. Incredible artwork that he does. He's done a lot of these cartoon. He does a lot of cartoon action figure versions of our friends here in the play.
That's dope, man. I like that.
Chow him.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. And then Eddie Figures is here. He says, "Hey, dudes, just got back from Deadpool. Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, we just showcased your page, man. And again, congratulations. Continue the awesome work that you're doing. And shout out to everybody. Diggs, do you have anybody you want to shout out tonight?
Just off the top of my head, Toysology. I steal poses from his page all the time.
Okay.
He has like little tutorials that teach you how to pose the figures correctly.
Oh, nice. Awesome. So yeah. So definitely check all your, and congratulations to everybody we have showcased tonight. Again, head over to their page if you remember who they are, and if you don't, I'm going to post it tomorrow. Go show them some love, pay it forward, collaborate if you want to. If you want to order something from someone, go check their stuff out, and it's a good way to kind of like meet different people, and you know what I'm saying, because again, with the algorithm and stuff, we don't get to see everyone's work, and maybe some people's stuff don't show on your feed. So, definitely go check them out. Maybe you will run into somebody else that is also doing awesome stuff. And maybe you could give us suggestions, chat, or anybody that's watching. If you got anybody you guys want to showcase, or you want us to showcase on the Weekly Fix, let us know. Send us a message on the A Worthy Addiction page or our individual pages and let us know, and we'll showcase them. All right. And then, but more importantly, if you guys are not following Room 013 podcast and you are not following Mr. Menace 013, my boy JR, please head over to his page right now. Go give him a follow. Go check out his podcast. Go subscribe to it. And then JR, where can we find Room 013 podcast?
Room 013 podcast is available where you get all your podcasts: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Google, and as well as YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, if they go to room013.com, there's a sidebar where it has all the podcast links. So nice.
There
you go.
Awesome. There you go. And then also too just to kind of, and then Eddie says he says thanks dude for the shout out, means the world. Hey dude, means the world to us to be able to showcase you guys. So JR, just to kind of like final question of the night. It's not really a question I like to ask all our guests. The majority of our guests is, if what advice would you give somebody who wants to start a podcast, or even like kind of experience all the amazing things that you've experienced, all the cons and meeting your heroes, like your favorite heroes, and doing the stuff that you do?
I would say for someone who has never attended a convention, whether they are nervous about it, or they have like, I don't know, maybe like social anxiety, I would say, just go to like a local one first. Go to like a small one, get your feet wet, and just go out there, have a good time. You don't have to necessarily go there to cosplay. You don't have to buy all the merchandise. You don't have to wait in all these lines and sit in panels if you don't want to. Just go there, have a good time, go with friends, family. You may meet people on social media, and just have a good time, and that's all it's really about. That's all it's really about, man.
Awesome.
Having a great time, the experience.
That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. Awesome. And for everybody that's watching, thank you again for tuning in with us. Thank you for showing us some love, as you do every week, every Thursday. Thank you for showing our guests some love. Diggs Figs, you're the man. Thank you for joining us tonight. And if you have to hit that like button, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hey, it's a simple subscribe.
Are we gonna do the giveaway?
There's a giveaway?
Yeah, the popcorn bucket, dude. That's the whole reason I came on.
Oh, we're giving a popcorn bucket tonight?
I told you I got 4 of them.
Oh, shit. We're giving a popcorn bucket. All right. Well, we're doing a giveaway, I guess. Hell yeah. So maybe we should reach out to more people. I don't know. So, I'm sorry. It just flashed forward. Right. So I guess we're doing a giveaway tonight. So for tonight, Yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna be giving away this amazing, given to us by the generous, the awesome Mr. Diggs Figs himself. This is the new Deadpool design popcorn bucket from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. It is brand new, used, and you get some of Toy Addict in it. So we're gonna put a hashtag up, and we'll give you guys about let's say a minute. Give them a minute to kind of like is that all right? Maybe just a minute or two. I don't know. And
I
kind of
I got it.
So we'll give you guys like about 2 minutes to kind of put the hashtag in. All you got to do is type it in. Make sure that you're popcorn. All right.
You see the flap?
Oh man, I don't think mine. Yeah, mine's
looks like a very well used flap.
This shout out to the highly posable crew for Dick Flaps.
There you go. So if you want this awesome bucket, just on the comments, type in hashtag popcorn, and that's going to be your entry. Now, if you do win, you have about 10 seconds to claim your prize. If you do not claim your prize,
we'll fucking roll it again, baby. You better be here with that 10 seconds.
We're going to roll it again. So definitely. So I'm going to give you guys all about a minute. That's fair enough. And I'm going to keep it here for whoever was watching because, you guys have stuck around with us and hung out with us long enough. So we'll give you guys a minute. But other than that, guys, I'm excited for, again, going back to San Diego, I'm excited for a lot of this stuff that's coming out, man. Honestly, if NECA decides that they're going to drop a quarter scale figure, I hope it's like a Jason Voorhees. I hope it's like the Part 7 Jason figure. I need that to be quarter scale. I feel like they've been giving us quarter scale figures, but they haven't been giving us too many of the horror ones anymore. They're giving us a lot of turtle ones. I'm okay with the turtles. I'm okay with them. I know they got a quarter scale crane coming out, but I need like a Jason or.
I thought you said quarter scale Kane. Huh?
Oh yeah. Let's do a Kane. Let's do a Kane, right? No, absolutely. So we got about 9 seconds left. So if you have not submitted your entry, please do so.
Get your entries in.
Get your entries in, and please make sure that you shout out Mr. Diggs Figs because time's up. So I gave you guys a minute. So hopefully, whoever wins, again, congratulations. You have 10 seconds to claim your prize. If not, we're gonna roll this bitch again. So, Unworthy, are you here? He's not here.
You have more time to enter.
Yeah, you have more time to enter. So if you wanna enter, let's go. Maybe let me go into the chat real quick and call out some people because whatever. Now you know what? Just give it to everybody here. So JR, any special new guests that you got coming up on your show?
Right now I am trying to get he's big in the wrestling community. He goes by King Coley. He collects all the replica championship belts.
Okay.
Planning on getting him on the show. And then also I have an upcoming music artist that is from West Haven, Connecticut. I want to get into interviewing them and seeing how their progress is with going out being an independent artist,
Nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I will. So again, everybody's watching. Just definitely check his podcast out and check out some of the guests. Show him some love, man. And JR, don't be a stranger, dude. Mikasa Sukasa, your open door. You're always welcome to come on us if you want to hang out. I know, big wrestling fan. We do a lot of predictions for wrestling pay-per-views. I know we did one for Money in the Bank. It was pretty cool. So if you ever want to jump on and just talk wrestling.
Yes, sir. Hey, that wrestling show you guys did, that was crazy.
Right
outside, that was crazy.
Shout out to the Fallen and the Cobra Dad. Mania 24 was pretty dope. So shout out to them. All right, I guess we could roll with dice here and see who could win this bucket today. And then remember that this is coming from Diggs Figs, but when you use this bucket, think of me.
Their colonels gently caressed.
There we go. So good luck for whoever the winner is. Good luck to everybody, and congratulations to whoever the winner is. So let's roll it.
Here we go. We're rolling it.
We're rolling. rolling, rolling. Let's see. Hey, Collectibles Funds. Congratulations, Collectibles Fund. You are the winner of the Logan Wolverine, Deadpool Wolverine, Deadpool design bucket by Mr. Diggs Figs. Congratulations. And Diggs Figs, let him know where he can find you, like how to
just hit me up on Instagram.
I'm gonna hump this. Okay, there you go. There you go. Congratulations, and congratulations to everyone. Oh, you just put it up there. Congratulations to everyone. Right.
Listen, I went away and took a piss to give you guys more than a minute. I did my best.
That was about 2 minutes, almost close to 3. So listen, congratulations, Matt, and hit up Diggs Figs, and he'll send him your info so he can have that sent out to you. So again, everybody that joined us, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like if you haven't subscribed. Again, it's a simple button. Check us out every Thursday. And more importantly, JR, thank you again.
If you don't,
thank you for having me.
Yes, JR, thank you so much for hanging out with us, dude. Again,
thank you guys for having me. Thank
you.
Absolutely.
I hope you had a good time. So, JR, we like to end the show with a quote, and you, my friend, you have a real awesome quote that resonates with all collectors, right? So, what is that quote, man? And we'll end the night with that one.
Okay, we're gonna end the night with the quote.
Yes, sir.
Quote: don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
That's it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
good night, beautiful.
Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Click that notification bell
for more content.